And we're gonna spend the entire complaining about Dan Brown and his writing. I'm not saying that they are like they're interesting books, and he brings up interesting ideas.
Uh-huh.
But as long as we can separate historical facts from fiction, then I'm fine. But he cannot in certain
You know
respects, and
what?
that
What will make me never forgive Dan Brown? And
what
he is not the cause of this. I know. I am sort of, finding a scapegoat and just stacking shit on top of it. But I feel like his books kind of turned a corner on expectations of the audiences. That if a novel or movie or whatever wasn't based on true events, then people didn't take it seriously and didn't. It's essentially supercharged the market that things needed to be quote unquote based on a true story.
mm, yeah.
I will never
I
forgive him
mean
for that.
yeah, no, that's fair, and I think that sort of has been affecting the movie business as well.
Mm.
Because if you look at the most movies, I think not at currently, I think, but like previously, like a couple of years ago, it was like they won an Oscar if they were based on a true story.
Yeah, that there's also the specifically in consideration of the Oscars, because the committee that assigns who wins and who does not are generally old ass men, old ass white men, which means that if you make a period drama, or even better, make a Second World War drama, then that is essentially it's what's called Oscar bait. There
Yeah.
is a very specific movie. If you make that, then your odds of earning an Oscar go up by a factor of 10. You can essentially not guarantee yourself an Oscar, obviously, but you can make movies for the explicit purpose of gaining Oscars.
Uh, what was that movie with? I think maybe was it called Darkest Hour or something like that
Yeah,
with Gary Oldman
yeah,
as
Churchill.
Winston Churchill.
Yeah,
That is like the ultimate Oscar bait.
it's good though. So
Yeah, it is. I agree. I definitely agree with you. It is good. I'm just saying that just if you look at the how what it is,
yeah,
like if it wasn't good, then still that would be Oscar
I
bait.
got one that's worse for you though.
Okay, what?
King's Speech.
Fair. That's also a good movie, but yeah.
I don't think I've seen it. I don't think I've seen in its entirety. And there's also the trick of when you should release them, because the old ass geezers that are on the Oscars committee, they
Mm.
have poor memory, so you need to release the movie hopefully even after the Oscar ceremonies. You just have preview screenings, so it's real fresh in the old geezer's mind.
Yeah, fair.
It's
I will say though an exception though that I feel was incredibly cool when it won was Moonlight.
hey Fennec, Moonlight, which is that?
That is the about there was one who competed against La La Land a couple of years ago
I still haven't seen
about
La
a
La
young
Land.
black gay man.
Oh, that's a lot of stickers.
Yeah, but well, yeah, I mean, but it was so cool that it won. It was like I feel that it was a big step in the right direction towards the diversity
Yeah,
and different stories, except for just as we know, like uh again the World War II stories
yeah.
about England or America.
Shakespeare in Love beat out Saving Private Ryan for the best picture. That still boggles my mind. Really? Hi, Snack, by the way. Really did?
Oh wow.
Shakespeare in Love?
Huh. I mean, I like Shakespeare in Love, but
Yeah,
not
but
that much.
you can't compare that to Saving Private Ryan. And besides, Saving Private Ryan is such fucking Oscar bait. It's insane. Maybe it was that it was Spielberg, right? Because Spielberg
Yeah,
makes
right.
weird children's movies, according to the old geezers, right? He can't possibly make a war movie. He makes movies about cute little aliens poking their fingers where it don't belong. Poking fingers where the sun doesn't shine. That's what I should have said.
And then he's like, "Hey, here, watch me," and then releases Schindler's List.
Yes, exactly. And the old geezers go,
Like,
"Oh fuck,
oh, yeah,
shit."
exactly.
Okay,
Row.
did that win though? It's gotta have,
I
right?
don't know, but it's also you can interpret that as Oscar bait as well.
Yeah, oh, it's absolutely Oscar bait.
Yeah.
It won a lot of awards. Best Picture Oscar, yeah.
Yeah.
Leading role Oscar. Okay, yeah, it's got some Oscars here. It's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 Oscars.
I think what did Lord of the Rings get? Was that like
Oh,
is that 11?
the Return of the King. That I think still has earned the most of them, but they essentially backloaded so that they got for all of the movies, right? Uh,
Oh yeah, maybe.
the Return of the King. I think that still beats everything.
I think it was like I heard
Yeah,
12,
they
but
had a paper bag carrying them off the stage. It's absolutely fucking bizarre. No, I saw that, and the funny thing is, this fucking mook Peter Jackson, he's got a smoking top on, white shirt, dress gown and everything, and fucking khaki shorts and socks underneath the sandals. That's how he got fucking
what a
clean.
beast!
All right, let's see. That's not that many Oscars, really. No, there's got to be more.
How
1,
many?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's gotta be more. Weren't there more? Or
I mean, it might be
huh?
again for the other movies, but
I think the other movies didn't get shit.
hmm.
Huh? I distinctly remember pictures of them walking off stage with all the Oscars in like a paper bag, like one of the ICA paper grocery bags, essentially, and then just lining them up on the after party hotel counter, and essentially, I don't not necessarily snorting cocaine off the belly button of the Oscar statue yet, but not.
No, I
Anyway,
haven't.
hi chat, welcome in. Welcome to the channel. This is a little corner of the universe where we talk about weird Oscar history and movies and Oscar bait, and occasionally we do literature science to the games that we play. We do close reading, structuralist analysis, deconstruction, anything that we can really get our hands on to savor the juices oozing off of this piece of art that we're looking at. And tonight we have you're a special guest, and it's even more special that you're with us here on a Wednesday. Finnick Twitch, my good buddy, the Cosmology Scholar.
Hello. I also need to. I also want to remind Chad. I was the one who reminded J.P.S. that
You were the
there is
responsible
something
and
today.
competent one. We were at the pub yesterday, and you just look me dead set in the eye and go, "Hey, so we're streaming tomorrow, right?" And I'm like, sitting there with my beer. Yes, 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 yes. Fuck yeah, yeah. Yes. We're absolutely streaming tomorrow. Sure, buddy. Sure, good buddy. 10-4 there, bud.
I was like, yeah, okay, cool, awesome.
I had distinctly kept today clean off the schedule because I knew we were going to go to the bar yesterday, and I knew that I was gonna have 2 really stacked days at school doing CAD work, and I was like, oh fuck yes, I'm gonna have one evening off, and then you throw that shit in my face, and I'm like, yeah, 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 yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
we were the one who
I
who was
know. I know.
who said it.
I remember. Now I remember. I mean, the more I let it marinate into my mind, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I did suggest it, and I suggested it for the distinct reason that it was my day off.
There we go.
I know. I just got so shocked, and it was like the sword of Damocles has been hiding behind a bed sheet and just throws it off and is, "Ha! It's me, the sword of Damocles!" And just comes absolutely crashing down on me.
What? That was like Skeletor coming in. You gotta sleep tomorrow. Until next time.
Yeah, it's become my go-to. I think I got brain damaged after Undertale. It was Pyro's voice.
That's fair.
Oh, my throat was absolutely broken after that game. Holy moly. Oh, let's see here, Snack. The only other one I remember was Jojo Rabbit losing to an old lady in a van movie. Jojo Rabbit is so goddamn good, but is it a Coen movie? It feels like a Coen movie.
Isn't it a Taika movie?
Oh, is it?
Taika Waititi? I mean, he
Yes.
plays Hitler in it.
What? Yes, I can see. Whoosh. Fuck, you know. How did he?
Yeah.
How the fuck did he do that? How the fuck did he do that?
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't like recognize him?
No!
Oh wow, okay.
Oh
Um
shit.
uh yeah, but the old lady in a van movie, that was it was like it was I know exactly. I saw it. I saw it. I didn't like it as much as I wanted to. I wanted to like it. It was by the same director as who made the Eternals, Marvel Eternals movie.
Oh.
So it looked great,
Oh yeah.
but
Well, yeah. If there was
yeah,
one thing that.
Nomad Land, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Uh
Okay.
basically right nomads in America.
I mean, Jojo Rabbit was not Oscar bait. It was essentially putting a finger in the eye of the Oscar committee, right? It's making weird Cohen-esque humor about the last days of the Third Reich. That is essentially shitting on Oscar bait. And it's essentially the burning dog turd on the porch of Oscar bait.
Yeah.
But it's a good movie.
But
It's a really good movie.
has a real stardom in it.
Yeah, it does. Holy shit. I mean, the cinematography also. The script and the cinematography is just absolutely bizarrely good. It is
And
amazing.
the memes that has
Mm.
come out of that movie. Holy shit.
I need to rewatch it. I really need to rewatch it. Anywho, uh, anywho, we're doing a bonus insert stream here tonight of Warcraft 3. We are on the Blood Elves campaign, and we're gonna, you know what? There are books. Read books. Read my books. Buy books. That's gonna be it. Let's just go. I'm so
Always be
tired.
buying books.
Yeah, maybe. Always be buying books. I'm so tired. It's gonna be a great stream tonight. Oh, I mean, learning new software just really, at least it takes it out of me. It's fun. It's rewarding. It's stimulating. But I'm so fucking tired. Oh, please, computer. Please, no. Please work. Please. Why? There we go. There we go. Because we need to swing over to game visuals, and hopefully also game sound and game view. And you should get the game too. And that is in the incorrect option. There we go. That is correct, I think. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I'm getting to you.
I agree with you on that.
For cinematography, one director I'd like to see more awards to is Edgar Wright. What have I seen that's Edgar Wright?
Me,
Oh my god.
oh no! Now I need to remember as well what I've seen that's Edgar Wright.
I
Now
don't
that I think
recognize
about it,
the
I
name.
know for a fact that I like Edgar Wright. I just don't know exactly remember what I've seen
I
from him
like
now.
Edgar Wright. What has
That's
Edgar
weird.
Wright done? I have no idea. Yeah, the screen is all fucked. Chat, I'm getting to it. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. It's getting fixed. Passive voice. I'm in. Oh, there we go. Ish. I wanted to do
Oh
that.
yeah, right.
Baby Driver, Scott Pilgrim. Last Night in
I love
Soho, Shaun of the Dead. Oh, neat.
Baby Driver's nice. Scott Pilgrim is a good movie.
Never seen Baby
Night
Driver.
Last Night in Soho I have not seen actually. Shaun of the Dead I really like.
Shaun of the Dead. I mean, it's classic, right? It's an absolute
Yeah.
classic. Never seen Last Night in Soho. I mean,
I
are we
haven't
talking the not the original Scott Pilgrim, but the live action one? Yeah, it's got some
Yeah.
good cinematography. Say what you will about Scott Pilgrim, but
Yeah, I really like Baby Driver as well. I think that's a solid sort of action drama movie.
never saw that. I mean, Hot Fuzz is also good, very good.
Mm.
So is that the guy who does the cinematography for the? I forget the name. Those two British guys.
Uh,
I'm so
I mean
tired.
Simon Pegg and
Yes. And Frost, Peg and Frost.
yeah, right.
I'm so fucking so those British guys.
Those British guys,
Yeah.
you immediately know who we're talking about. I love
I
it.
realized as I say that, how many fucking pair of British guys has there been that have done good material? Not recently, though, I suppose. I mean, we had Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie. We had obviously Monty Python. We had I can't remember anymore. Adders, but yeah.
Yeah, like Fry. Did you say Fry and
Fry and Laurie, yeah. Stephen
Laurie?
Fry and Hugh
Yeah,
Laurie. They're
yeah,
so fucking good.
they're really good. Yeah.
Their sketch comedy is just the
Uh,
Fry and Laurie show is that I think that is actually my favorite bit of British comedy. I think. I mean,
yeah.
I know that I never seen the Blackadder. I need to. One of these days, I'll get to it. I understand it's very good, and I understand also that both Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie are in it. I understand this. I know this.
Yeah.
I've seen most of, I
Also,
mean, not most of the Flying Circus, obviously, but you know, all the movies and a lot of the Flying Circus of Monty Python. And sure, there are some bangers in there, absolutely. But consistent high marks for comedy, Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie. The Fry and Laurie show. Mwah.
trying to think of more guys.
Okay, what the fuck are we doing
British
here?
guys like duos who have done.
We're
Um,
infiltrating something, right?
oh yes, we are infiltrating the Black Temple.
Oh, yeah, great. I love the Black
We're taking
Temple.
it over from Mactherodon.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, let's do that then. Monty Python Holy Grail is peak every D&D game ever. Yeah, that is a good description of it. But again, as a general rule,
If it must be
it's a
done,
weird skill set up for him.
I'll do my
Um,
best. As fast as I can.
yes, it's mimetic as all heck, but I still argue that.
I will do what I can.
How do we destroy those things?
As fast as I can.
I still argue that Fran Laurie is consistently better.
I'll do
I mean,
my
I love
best.
Monty Python. Don't get me wrong. I just, you know,
If it must
there
be
it
done.
is. There it is. Skibbity Scooby.
I love the fact we're just walking right past them.
Yeah. Howl of Terror. Okay, whatever, man. Hack, hack, chop, chop. Fuck it up. Yeah, I mean, shouldn't we just keep going? Hypothetically?
I will do what I can.
I mean, I'll destroy the power generators, one out of four. Use the Draenei to destroy the generators. Yeah, why not? Like just destroy all of them,
Yeah.
I will
and
try.
then we go in with the rest of the forces. That's interesting.
Unless there's someone. Oh, that's guarded though. Okay, guess we kind of
I'll
have
do
to
my
fight it
best.
though. Holy
Guarded?
shit.
How? Can we get through
Dudes?
here?
Look, this dude's there.
I will do what I can.
This dude's right there. And they're in there.
Oh, but can they
Once again.
observe us?
Eventually, when we start hitting, I'm assuming.
If it must be done.
Yeah.
I will do
I mean,
what
we
I
have
can.
level 7, like 7 Arcana though. So
Incorrect.
How
There we
can
go.
this
Yeah.
old one help?
And we do have Wolfie's Reincarnation. That's weird. And what I have? Chain Lightning. What do you guys do? Howl and Healing Wave. Oh, we got heals. Cool. Casting or attacking. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, exactly.
Stops all enemies in the target from casting spells for 12 seconds. That's nice. Wolf for distraction and then go ham.
Yeah.
Of course not. I need it once again.
No! No, 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 no.
Share our ways. If it must be done.
I think we did it. No one's dead? No one's dead. We did it. Fantastic. We did it. Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Wonderful. I love the fact
Oh,
that they're
shit.
not even reacting.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shite.
Oh, my fucking god. You idiot. Oh, you idiot. Oh, you lady idiot. Oh,
Why did she go over there?
I don't know.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Because I clicked poorly. I made poor choices. I made poor life choices.
In Asara's name.
I did this. I did this. But, come on.
I did this.
Yeah, can we not? Just stay here. Stay here. Stay here.
My strength
I
is
did this.
yours.
It's me. I'm the problem.
I'm the problem, it's me.
I give you
Yeah.
my
See?
wisdom.
There we go. Okay.
I'll do
Everybody heard me.
Money. Money! I don't remember this mission at all from way back. Actually, don't remember a lot what happened in this campaign, to be fair.
I mean, you
I will do what I can.
you didn't
Oh.
remember. You didn't remember the fact that that we were going to Outland either. So
No, I didn't. I realized that I blocked most of this out. I thought it was gonna be. I remember. I remember my memory of the Kale campaign fondly, but obviously I don't really remember anything of the Kale campaign. So maybe I was full of shit. I didn't know what I was talking about. Could happen.
I mean, it has been a while. So
It has been a while. It's been a while! Oh, we really don't have any decent troops for this, do we?
You dare speak
What do we
to
have?
me?
Polypol? Helios? Okay. A lot of elves. I guess we're going.
I grow
we're going.
Yeah, I guess we're
So
going.
we're gonna. Or can't we destroy the?
No, there's a whole bales in the way, and I don't know.
I see.
Fuck.
Well, then we can destroy these troops first.
Yeah, I think we're going in. I think we need to move through.
Yeah.
Just gonna have Hidden
We can go
tank.
through, like we can. Yeah, maybe we can kill the first red exclamation mark and then take out the yellow ones.
The thing is, there's a whole ass base here at the gate, and we need to destroy the gate to keep moving on.
Yeah, but I'm thinking. Yeah,
What's this?
can
What's
we?
this word?
Oh, is that the only way to go with those troops?
No, it's not. Okay.
How can this old one help?
I have been terribly misled. I was mistaken. Let's go the other way. Thank you for keeping me honest. Oh God, I'm tired today.
If it must be
I'm
done,
such a sleepy boy.
That is all right. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm ready with tea and my
do what I
my
can.
little fika that I have.
I will do
You
my
got
best.
fika? What the fuck? What's that?
Yeah.
Shielding. I don't care about
I
shielding.
will try.
Can I step
Did
in?
you say I will cry?
I will try. I think.
I will do what I can.
You gotta be fucking honking me. Okay.
I mean,
So there's no stepping through there. What is that? Maybe we should go in with these
Can
guys.
we-
These peeps. We got snappy snaps. We got big bonks. We don't have any sirens. I'd love some sirens. I love some ocean spray in my face.
Is it time?
TOS. Yeah, that was great. I haven't put this on silent. What's wrong with me today? There we go.
Our will shall be done.
but yeah, so then we need to
Ooh.
go there and then open that up.
Ooh, that was a long time ago since I've seen a Juggernaut. That's been a while.
Oh,
I remember those in the first game.
Is it time?
ah,
They were great.
Our will shall be
they
done.
look great.
A little shell on top.
Yeah.
Did you
That's
know
very
that
cool.
in history there's actually been such a thing as a turtle ship? A dragon ship. Not a dragon ship as in long ships, but a turtle ship, let's call it.
Okay. Well, how big were those shells?
Well, they weren't made out of turtles. It's just a spiked steel topping on top of the ship. Korea used them during Japan's invasion of Korea. And
Oh,
one
emulating.
Of, yeah,
Okay,
one
yeah.
of those ships just absolutely ruined the entire Japanese navy. They just couldn't get into it, you know. And it was essentially pervious to cannonball fire. It was sat low in the water, just ran into the entire fleet and just absolutely wrecked it. There's a really cool movie. It's specifically about one.
Forces are under attack.
Okay.
You dare speak to me?
Okay, we can do this. There's a specific. There was a specific admiral that is considered the absolute best naval warfare commander in the world, who has ever lived. His name was Admiral Yi, and he essentially defeated a navy of how many ships was that? It's like, I don't know, 500 ships or something of the Japanese navy, with 7 ships. One of which being such a turtle ship.
One of them being
Yeah.
that. Okay.
One of them. I mean, there's a cool movie, Roaring Currents, I think it's called. It's a Korean movie about it, which is really neat. Highly recommend it.
By your command.
Cool.
Fuck 'em up.
All right, here we go. Not so tough now, are you, Doom Beast?
I'm not. Fuck him up. There were more of those fuckers, right? Yeah, here we go. No! Pulled aggro.
Oh, the guild leader will be furious, right? If he saw you right now,
Why?
because you pulled aggro.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I could handle it though, so you know.
Yeah, I guess. It's true.
This is a weird level, isn't it?
I mean, this is the final level of this campaign.
Is it?
So, I think so. I mean, we're invading the Black Temple. It's like 3 different armies, or 2 different armies, or well, 3 actually now. Because yeah, I do believe so, but I could be wrong. It seems like it as we're taking over the Black Temple. But
Okay. I mean, it's just chapter 6, right? Shouldn't we have to deal with the Night Elves?
I mean, we kind of did, didn't we? We got Illidan back
Did we?
from the Night Elves.
Didn't we just run away? We haven't dealt with Maeve.
No, that's true, I guess. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
It's just chapter 6, I think.
Time is
Can you pick something up? You cannot. Okay, well, healing ward this shit.
well,
the Empress.
I know one more like event that's gonna happen at this point, but I'm gonna
By
tell you what it
your
is.
command.
Spoilers. That is one of
I
my
actually-
favorite lines out of Doctor Who, actually.
Spoilers, yeah.
Spoilers.
I grant
I think it's very
Speaking of
funny.
which, I was like,
Enable my
so I had a moment of doubt for my lore knowledge of WoW.
Oh no!
Yeah. So I was watching this video of Platinum WoW, which is a YouTuber. He does great lore videos. He's very, very fun in his presentation of the lore.
Shit.
And he put up a video on sort of why did these races join the Horde? Which I thought was a cool video. Explaining every single race, why they joined the Horde, where they're part of the Horde, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then he explained with the Blood Elves why did they join the Horde and everything. But also like what happened around the time of the the third war and what after that, and have the Sunwell was destroyed. They have to siphon magic from somewhere else, stuff like that. And he puts it in a way to sort of he very much he doesn't want to go too deep into it. So it was like he skips over a lot of things, and he's like, well, they have to find another way to do that, and then their leader Kael'thas lead for Outland to sort of join Illidan and stuff like that. And I was like, wait, are you telling me? Because it seems like if you first glance is that they got the power to use spell magic and to draw out arcane magic from creatures before Kael'thas met with Illidan. And I was like, wait, that's not right.
Is it
Have I been
time?
saying this wrong? So I looked it up in Chronicles. I was like, no, I am right. The fact that like they didn't have that way to do it, and now it's playing in this game that Kael'thas meets Illidan, and he then learns the Blood Elves to siphon magic from creatures and objects, and eventually using spell magic.
Well,
forces are under attack.
I understand the misconception though, considering that what we saw, they did use these spells and these magics, like having green balls before meeting
Yes.
Illidan.
And that is a design flaw, I would argue. Because Illidan is explaining to them how to satiate their central magic now that the Sunwell is destroyed.
I think it's essentially a matter of them not wanting to make new art, essentially, right?
Yeah. I don't know actually how it was in the original, if I'm being honest.
Our will
Me neither.
shall be done.
I really don't think that they could be arsed, to be fair. And
Maybe
they
not,
just
yeah.
used the standard model and didn't think further ahead than that. That'd be my explanation of it.
Hmm.
Yeah, another mirror me. What are we doing? We're going in here, right? We are, I think.
Yeah, because we
Yes,
need to get the need to get up there so
Yeah. Yeah.
we can make the have the Draenei. The Draenei. I mean, yeah, Draenei this game, but the broken.
I mean, we could break
Uh,
this space as well. That's what we could do.
Yeah.
Theoretically. You know. This is a weird mission. I think this is a weird mission. Really weird mission. I don't understand the point of it. I mean, well, no, not the point of the story point of it. I understand that there is one, but I don't understand the layout of it. You know, why make this sort of gimmicky gauntlet run thing? What does this story-wise? What does this tell?
It
What does this
tells
explore?
that. I think that it tells like that. There's a lot of strategy, or like it has two different armies, two different like or three different sort of camps in a way. We have Illidan and Gelfas being one, and then Vash being one, and Akama being one, and that's sort of like they are on the same side, wanting the same different goals, or perhaps that they are on the same side because of necessity. They don't really, they're separating from each other and doing their different thing because they have different qualifications.
Yeah. Then again, I mean, yeah. I think it's more, not more, but you touched upon it. But it feels obvious to me that this mission structure, the Ludo narration here, is cooperation between races.
Right.
And that cooperation, how do we put that across? Well, let's just say that the races actually need to actively work together to make shit happen. And this, I suppose,
Well,
would
that's
be
all.
the way to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, by dividing it up and letting you control sort of both of them. I also like, I guess also, I think it's also pretty cool that they're putting them in their respective elements, and now I guess sort of beginning into Stewards kind of thing. While the Illidan goes like for the front, and then Akama and the Draenei sort of going stealth kind of thing. Yeah.
Can we get rid of this motherfucker, please? Can we just fuck him up? Please. I think we got him. Yeah, we got him. Good.
Yep. You need to.
Oh, come on, just fuck him up.
By your command.
You're doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, so are they. Start destroying some of these buildings. Can you just start maybe destroying building instead? Why are you not part of the gang?
Maybe she wants to break free.
She wants to break free.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, that's probably fine. For Natatar! Stop nutting for Natatar! No more nutting for you! But for Natatar! I should make more units, shouldn't I? We want to sirens, some of that, and even a turtle.
Our forces are under attack.
I think we've done it. Yeah. Oh, shit.
I grow impatient.
Oh, well, you're fine. I don't know what you're complaining about.
I'm blind.
Yeah, he's fine. He just, he could use some backup. But...
Eh. He's the Edgelord Supreme.
I mean, yes.
Easily.
Let's give him a little boot. A little boot toot.
Is that
I
all?
will not be
What do we have here? You won't be trifled with? Trifled in this economy? I would never trifle. Wouldn't mind some motion spray though. Just, if you're selling.
Yeah. If you're offering, I mean,
I will not be trifled with.
Yeah, I heard you the first time, girl.
In a sorrow's name, I grow anxious.
For Natatar!
We will share our ways.
Well, that's nice of them to just litter a little bit of healing fountain right here.
Is it time?
That's kind of them.
I mean, even demons need some heal.
Do they know?
Oh.
From the murky
And besides, these aren't demons, are they?
Hmm?
These aren't legally demons.
surface dweller.
No, they're not legally demons.
Legally. Well, we're almost coming
I
up.
mean,
there.
their existence doesn't deprive from disorder. It's deprived from void.
Your
So
will shall be done.
Okay, so what
but
is the
you can't
definition
tell.
of a demon? I mean, in reality, we talked actually about the. No, when did I? Right, I was talking about Neuromancer off stream with someone else. There's the mention of. There's a. Have you read Neuromancer?
No.
Do you know the story of Neuromancer?
Uh,
No. Okay. It's
No,
it's
no.
essentially a cyber. It's the one of the quintessential cyberpunk novels or stories.
right. You told me that you just read it. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A kid in the slums gets picked up. He's in a slow spiral of suicide. Gets picked up to do a weird job. Turns out that he's essentially hired by an AI to break into his creator's personal vault. And there's a lot of this transhumanist conversation. I think started there. At least the AI conversation, transhumanist conversation, and it does it to some extent well. And there is an agency in that universe whose whole point is to control the evolution of AI. It is called the Turing Agency, or Turing for short. And a few characters, agents of Turing, pick up this hacker, the main character. And they refer to the AI as a demon. And listening to AI or conversing with AI, interacting with AI, is akin to the old, religious interpretations of you are listening to temptation from devils and demons.
Is it time?
And I felt that was an interesting. It offered the opportunity to talk about what the term demon actually is,
By your command.
how it's been used, and from whence it came. And with that being said, and considering that we kind of are talking about demons to some extent here, would you like to weigh in on that, considering that it's much closer to your field of expertise than it is mine?
Absolutely. So, demon is like it's Greek. It's Greek, comes from daimon, essentially, and it means spirit. Now, daimon within Greek is like, well, it could be symbolic of a lot of not necessarily
By your
bad
command.
spirit, just spirit. Doesn't have to be good, doesn't have to be bad. There is, and that we can see being sort of picked up on. Actually, there's an interesting, because in the
I will not.
Christianity, when Christianity sort of eventually came around and everything, that they found like, well, they only have one God. That's the usual story that one wants to tell, is that eventually sends you to spirits, and but spirits is something that is not God, which means that it's something that is evil. So daimon turned into English sort of demon, and that being now considered an evil spirit. Now, it's interesting because if you read the kind of recently found, what's it called, Gospel of Judas. Judas is referred to Jesus by as a 13th daimon, meaning in that context would be meant as something like a spirit, not necessarily good, not necessarily evil, but just a daimon, like something who is like
Demons nearby.
a little beyond human.
Yeah.
That said, the Gospel of Judas is also kind of Gnostic in its sort of
Or
interpretation of the universe.
Gnostic or apocryphal, or are they the same in this context?
Apocryphal, it means something that is sort of not canonical, but still has some interesting ideas. Gnostic is a sort of idea of thought
I grow anxious
that developed
for the Empress.
somewhere around, like, it was a bit earlier. I think it was like BC, like late BCE, also like CE that it developed around the same time as sort of
By your command.
Christianity took off.
Mm.
We have connections to Jesus also being connected to like Gnostic ideas, but it's eventually like Gnostic ideas being the universe. There's a great spirit, but it's like a fight between an evil spirit
Inner sorrows
and a
for the
evil
Empress.
spirit and a good one. Some Gnostic ideas, I do believe, formulate that the try to separate the God of the Old Testament to the New Testament. And the God of the Old Testament is a bad God, while the New Testament God is another separate entity and being good. There is also a thing with the angels and archons. I don't have too much knowledge about that world, but there are some texts that are considered Gnostic in the way that their worldview works, very mystical, um, and another way of thinking about the universe than what we would sort of consider Orthodox Christianity, and that eventually took off.
Just one step removed from heretical.
Yeah, I mean, it's still heretical. What people would consider it.
Yeah, but
Not.
they were called Gnostic before there was a word for heresy, sort of. You hadn't canonized the idea of heresy, so it instead was called Gnostic. Is that a rule of thumb that one can use?
Wouldn't say that they were called Gnostic. It's just that that's the thing we have sort of contributed later. And Gnostic, meaning, I think it is wisdom or knowledge. I do believe. So later, I think that there are church fathers later on towards like, maybe even like 3rd century, 4th century, who would call them Gnostic. But that also sort of like also combine that with the understanding of heresy as well. Yes, but yeah, but Daemon essentially was a way to understand spirits. It was taken from, for example, like in Greek mythology, I think they call spirits that are not gods, like nature spirits. I think they're
Like
calling them daimon.
kami almost in Japanese folklore.
Yeah. Exactly, kind of, yeah. But that would be my way in.
So
on my understanding.
that is the history of the term. Now, what would you say is the connotation of the term? What do you mean when the Turing agents in Neuromancer say that you shouldn't listen to this demon vis-a-vis an AI? What would you say that the author's intent and the Turing agent's intent with that terminology is?
I mean, I haven't read the book,
No, fair.
so I don't know what kind of context it is set in. But
I mean, specifically with the usage of that term.
Yeah, or being to the demon. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a temptation, something that is pulling you away from from God or the true source of truth, something that is deceived in lies, something that is source to corrupt, something that once turns you away from the proper path.
I also argued misleading, misguiding, not just, giving you hints about something, but essentially trying to trick you and fool you.
Yeah, and that is a modern perception that we have from a lot of Christianity, and then sort of eventually demon being consorted with Satan. I mean, the daemon as a concept, not called the daemon, but it's like as concept of spirits acting. I mean, we can draw that all the way from Mesopotamia.
Anxious to act.
So how do you feel that in this game, where we have, you know, personification, actual demons, you know,
Do my best.
Mhm.
what would you say that the
I will try,
what does Blizzard mean
if it must be done.
in context with the history, with the quote unquote reality of the
as
demon
fast as I can.
when they use it here?
I will try.
Is it the same? How does it differ?
What I
Well,
can.
from their perspective, because if we were to go like Mistress of Torment, oh cool, that's a I think that's a wait. Sorry, I got distracted here. Can you go back to the Mistress of
Yeah, sure,
Torment?
Mistress of Torment.
Well, it doesn't exactly. Well, it looks like a succubus, absolutely. But there
Mm.
are in at least in Burn, there are a species of demon called Shivara.
Okay.
And they are very much like influenced by Hindu iconography,
Mm-hmm.
very much associated with Kali, for
Yeah.
example. And I argue in my text that it's like, well, maybe that's not the best representation
I know. It's
of
not.
like it's not putting them as like one of the generals of the devil. That's not a good way. Not a
It's
good thing.
kind of
Anyway,
rolling back the idea that anything that isn't Orthodox Christianity is obviously a demon, right? It's the
no,
basis of what we start calling, you know, the army of Satan, Beelzebub, Baal, all of those fellers. The Dagon, for example, were just gods of other cultures than the, well, other gods in the vicinity, and
yeah.
then they got demoted to demon because they're not our god, essentially.
Mm.
It's
Not
just a
necessarily only
continuation
like
of that.
Orthodox, but anything that is just like again sort of the Western focus on of Christianity
Mm.
is considered to be
My
other.
strength
And
is
there are a whole lot of papers about about that. But anyway, uh, here it's more the fact that demon here is a race coming out of disorder, something against order, um, and it's I mean, they obviously very much considered like when they focus on Fel, which is like their sort of the green magic that they have. But I think most of the demon here is a lot about corrupting, and it's about destroying. I think that's the destroying the world, destroying what the gods, I guess, the creators of this universe point, the Titans, which are considered to be the good guys here.
as
What
fast as I can.
So
what
far,
they have created. Yeah, so far.
I give you
What they have created, destroying that, ruining it, or corrupting it. I think corruption, as again as we talked about before, corruption is a
Our forces are
is
under
a is a great is a normal, well, like not a normal, but like
it's
a
it's a
constant.
common theme in the
It's a
Blizzard
common
verse,
theme.
right?
I'll do my
Yeah.
best.
Yeah, fight the
If it
doggies.
must be
Just
done.
fight the doggies. It's actually, you know what? Fuck you guys.
I will do what I can. As fast as I can.
So that's what I would, but also the fact that because they talk a lot, they talk demons and like everything that's connected to the
I will
to the
try.
twisting nether where they're coming from, where they're getting reborn essentially in there as well. You can only kill a demon within the twisting nether,
Time is short, mortal.
which is also in a way I would feel like an idea of that evil never goes away. You have to again and again defeat it.
Yeah, but that is a pretty common
I'll do
idea,
my
notion,
best.
right? That it is banished, not destroyed.
Yeah.
That feels like a common through line with a lot of these
I will try.
antagonist ideas.
Mm.
In
Uh,
not just folklore or mythology or religion, but also coming into fantasy as obviously influenced by mythology and religion. The idea that you can make evil fall asleep, but you cannot move it entirely.
it lives forever, kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evil draws close.
Oh, I had a thought. Oh yeah, and also for the fact that they are using not only the classical Dungeons and Dragons and Tolkien versions of evil. With the way of like how the demons look, they look very sort of the iconography that we had determined with
Balrog.
Judeo-Christian narratives.
Yeah.
I'm blind, not deaf.
But also they are using, at least according to my research,
Is it time?
like Hindu, for example. I mean, do we have the Shivara, for example, which is very, focused on the name of Shiva, and we have their iconography, which is very much like Kali and Hindu iconography. At the same time, we also have the Naga being very
For the
influenced
Empress.
by, at least in World of Warcraft, very influenced by Hindu iconography. I mean, Naga, for example, is a Hindu concept, and their buildings, their weapons, their names are very much inspired by Hindu iconography.
Yeah, Snack, you're coming in here with. I would hold the corruption note has the strongest likelihood of influence, as near all demons are races who have been corrupted by Sargeras, who himself is a corrupted titan, similar to Lucifer's story, where Sargeras is the titan, is the Titan Pantheon's great warrior before he falls. Have we talked about that during our Warcraft streams, or is it just also from your thesis paper? Is it both? I think we've had this note as well.
Yeah, we have this note as well.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right, Snack. Yeah, that is absolutely. What should we even call it? Not an allegory. It's part of the mythemic structure work of this world, right, Finnick? I mean, this is your.
Yeah.
You fucking take it away. This is your thing.
Yeah. No, I agree definitely with the Lucifer story. It's the modern Lucifer, very much like Dante or Paradise Lost, take your pick. But I will say though that there is a thing I will contend here, is that not all demons are races that have been corrupted by Sargeras. The big one is the Eridar, or what we know later on as the Draenei. But the Twisting Nether and the demons were already a race that existed before Sargeras was corrupted. So according to Chronicles, Volume 1, the Twisting Nether was there already, and demons were spilling out into existence, and Sargeras fought against them as he was being the great warrior of the Pantheon. You're right about that. But then eventually he realized, okay, oh no, I cannot defeat them because they're being reborn again and again. What do? So I'm going to imprison them in the Twisting Nether, right? Eventually, when he get disillusioned from the Pantheon and was like, we'll need to destroy a universe because the void is too powerful, the other Titans go, no, we cannot do that. And then he's like, well, screw you guys, I'm going to do it on my own. Then he goes to the Twisting Nether, opens it up. When he opens it up again, all that spell energy just spills out of it. Then he gets corrupted. And then he frees the Titan, or frees the demons, and then he becomes the leader of their army. So the Twisting Nether and the demons already existed before he was corrupted. So he didn't create the demons, but he helped corrupt the Eridar eventually, who became the most powerful troops of his army, the Burning Legion. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
That's-
getting distracted here a bit.
No, I can talk about this. This is
Yeah, it's your thing, all right. It's your field of expertise, quite literally. Yeah, I mean, I would feel that it is a. Okay, I'm gonna be a little incendiary here, I think. From a narratological standpoint, I would argue that I got corrupted because I beat it. It's sort of splash damage, right? You were in the splash zone. Is from a narrative standpoint, a weak form of corruption, as opposed to the more interesting one that we had with Arthas, for example, here, right? Where his choices, his agency, leads him down this path that gets him corrupted. And the idea that instead it would have been, I thought when you started talking about Sargeras there, that Sargeras' choices in defeating his enemy made him into the enemy, rather than just, I was too close to the splash damage, so I got irradiated with evil juice, you know?
Mm-hmm. I mean, here's the thing, though. He was already like that. That only sort of changed his, like, made him possibly like more convicted into his own, but he was already turned against the pantheon and wanted to. He had already been, in a way you could argue, corrupted already in his way of wanting to kill the entire universe because he thought a universe that is empty is better than being just ruled by the void.
It's
Uh,
better to reign in hell than to serve in heaven.
exactly. And also, yes, I also argue that in my thesis
Yeah.
actually.
Again, not necessarily subtle anything here, but
No, not
not
at all.
necessarily bad either, right?
No, it's. I mean, we based off our myth themes and our stories and everything on like nothing. One of the first things I learned when studying religion is that no religion, no story, no mythology, no character exists in a vacuum.
Yeah. Which
Everything is
I
getting.
understand. That's gotta be that's gotta piss a lot of religious people off, right? Because a lot of the religions themselves consider themselves to be in a vacuum. The origin stories, the mythos is in a vacuum. God created everything, right, in 6 days, and then he turns on the light. There's not like, oh, well, God had this idea from Shiva or Vishnu or Tiamat or whatever. They read this really cool story and they wanted to try it themselves. That's never the argument. And the anthropological point of view of looking at religion as a bunch of Venn diagrams that keep affecting one another and morphing one another must be frustrating for people who actually believe it. Isn't it?
Depends on, again, depends on how you believe. I would argue, or like
Yeah,
how you
fair.
understand belief and how you understand the world. For example, there are um, Christians who are, what they call. There's like that some people call naturalistic Christians, scientific minded Christians, like who are trying to argue for the accuracy of the Bible, for example, through scientific terms. Um, but what we do have is, yeah, I mean, it kind of, yeah, it depends on like, well, we can sort of agree that there are like, there are different same traditions that like they have been influenced, but then usually it could be like, well, our religion or our understanding of the god was sort of first. Or if you look at the Ugaric pantheon with El being the guy god, and then some scholars would argue that Yahweh
Our will shall be done.
is the
I will not be
what's it
troubled.
called? The Yahweh is being the son of El in that context. Like how do we think about the version of God that we have? And then it's like, well, that was one understanding of that. Biblical text is something else. So that was that version. So it's like it depends on how you argue. Yeah, there are definitely people who will argue that that's that influence of it, that well then it will be influenced by us. Or there are people who argue that, well, every other god that other people have in the world is a version
Yeah.
of the one true God that is our God.
Yeah, I mean the Romans were good at that, right? And then that also kind of morphed a little bit into Catholicism with the saints. But the whole idea, oh, you're just another god. Yeah, we're just gonna bring him into our pantheon, and so long as you still care the most about our Jupiter or our city, yeah, your lesser gods that are part of our family, who we've just kind of forgot about, yeah, they're fine. Get in here.
Yeah, or they attributed or combined gods. Uh, for example, taking probably a Roman goddess of Diana, who was more involved with sort of witchcraft or Hecate and stuff like that, or the moon, and combining that with Artemis when they eventually met up with the Greeks and took over Greece. So like it's not only a gaining of that god, but it's also combining gods and them blending together in their traditions. Um,
God, there's so much trucking around here. Ugh, I gotta be careful with my units. My little units! Can't let my little units die.
do we have an ad coming or?
It's run. we were
Okay.
talking, we were having conversations. It just ran.
Yeah.
I just let it run. If you need to take a break, we can do an
No. I'm fine. I was just wondering if we
Yeah,
had to.
it came
Oh no,
about.
I'm on a roll here.
Yeah, we're talking exactly your kind of jam here.
By your command.
I mean, we are playing Warcraft, and I get to talk about the thing I wrote my thesis about. Like, I'm happy.
Happy as a pig in poop.
Like, as a pig move, exactly. Like, as a pig looking for troubles.
Shall be done.
Can you stop raining fire, please, sir? Let's see here. Snack for Roman, I think it's spelled like Hermanubis. It's like the most blatant fusion I think they had. Really? They had a Hermanubis? That's so
Hermanubis, that's
so
awesome.
atrocious. I hate that. I love that.
Yeah, I love that. I think it's great. But yeah, it's both psychopumps.
We will share
Like,
our ways.
My God.
I will not be trifled with.
Hermanubis.
Yes.
In this temple, it's not Hismanubis, it's Hermanubis. Oh, Orkies.
My strength is
I'm trying to think of like other ones. I mean, I know that the fact that some argue that that sect from the Egyptian mythology was the same one as Typhon in Greek.
It's just Hermes with a jackal head, which is wild.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Oop, Chaos Gate.
In a
Citadel Gate.
sovereign's name.
Is no longer Elf Gates. Wait, I can't destroy those? Okay, fuck it then. I don't
By
give a shit.
your command.
You're no shielding, I don't care. Oh. Shit, those are guns. Oh, run away!
how may I aid you
Wrong way.
as fast as I can.
Okay.
I will
Can we not clear
try.
this?
I'll do my best.
No, we have not.
How do we get in there then? That gate.
We have to go
Looks
through that gate.
Yeah, kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
As fast
Yeah.
as I
But how do we
can.
destroy it?
Yeah, that's a question. Guys,
We'll share our ways.
would you mind?
Shall be done.
Cool story.
My strength is yours. Blood for blood.
Oh, that was a mistake, I think. Run away.
Do my best.
I mean, obviously
Can
those
someone
are
teleport?
I can.
No.
Do we need to
did
get into
we-
the water?
Did we miss a crank somewhere?
If it must be done.
No, that's wall. Okay. You know what?
Do my best.
No, don't die. No. Okay, fine. I mean, we can just ruin this though. Let's just ruin it. Let's let Illidan work a little bit for his money, for his upkeep.
Easily.
Hi ho.
Maybe he has to be the one that destroys the gate.
Draws close.
Maybe he has destroys the gate or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Easily.
There's a lot of gaties here.
Hardly a challenge.
Never mind.
Is that all?
We're trucking.
What's the holdup?
Walk into my sunstrike. Yeah.
We should move soon. My pleasure.
Oh, it's one of those fucking fucks.
Rend.
They're so dull and boring.
I feel edgy.
Stop. Come on, kill him. Oh, fucking kill him. Just fucking kill. Oh, keep taking the wrong one.
It's teleported.
Are they dead now?
Vengeance.
Oh my god.
No.
It's too easy.
You know what we could do?
Aid you.
Is it time?
What?
Yes.
I sense
Bring in the boys.
Oh, it's active from both sides.
Yeah.
Nice.
After all, why shouldn't I? Here we go, sees.
They can't handle us both.
Double teaming the poor bastards. Yeah, everyone is getting level 10 here.
It might be the last one, actually.
Yeah, I think it is then. Which is gonna be nice. I am ready to move on to Arthas. I remember also that campaign. I remember it very fondly. I remember it to be supremely interesting in that it plays around with an inversion of the trope, as it were.
Is it time?
That you lose power progressively as you move through.
Right.
That I thought was really cool. Not necessarily fun from a gameplay standpoint, but it was interesting from a narratological standpoint, from a storytelling standpoint.
Also challenging,
Yeah.
I guess.
Nearby bastion holds many of the Orcs' demonic siege weapons. We must crush the compound's defenders and claim the weapons for our own.
Okay, well that went. You are lacking a little mermy.
I'm blind
You
with
guys
death.
are lacking priest,
A lot of stuff.
a young priest and an old priest. Priesty.
Are
What
there
else?
demons nearby?
There we go.
I grow anxious.
Can you
to
guys rumble in there your own
sorrow's
seas yourself,
name.
seas? Maybe if we get some sea elements here, some ocean spray, some of that fabled ocean spray in there.
Some of that motion of the ocean.
Yeah, let's get ocean sprayed. Hi guys, get in.
I
Get
will
rumbling.
not be trifled with.
I come to cleanse this land.
Oh, you're silent? Everyone's silenced. Why is everyone silenced? I don't like that.
Because I mean, I think that the big demon
I think these
Did
are the
something.
ones.
I grow
Oh.
anxious to
I don't know.
Yeah, these
I have no
succubus.
idea.
brilliant. By your command.
I come to cleanse this
Oh, CGs. CGs.
That
Okay.
leaded to
Are ours.
Hmm?
We'll use Mag Theridin's own weapons against him.
maybe that's the thing that needs to blow open the gates.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll try. Let's give it a
By
good
your
whirl.
command. In Ashara's name.
In Ashara's name?
The Empress.
Not for Nadatar? What about Nadatar? Don't tell me you forgot about Nadatar.
May I aid you?
How can you ever forget about Nadatar?
How could you? How could you? He was my one and promised Nadatar. Come in then. There we have it. Let's check this first. I mean, I feel like we're pretty much here to just rock and roll, right? I am a little bit concerned about the wagons in this shed. Oh, burpees. Burpees!
Cookies.
Burpees. Oh, I'm burping coriander here. Such good food. Oh, okay. So that might actually be the thing. Oh, there are mooks there? Oh no. Who said most strength? Yeah.
Trifled with.
Lady Varsh, would you mind going to work? While
Grow impatient.
Kale and Mr. Edgelord over there just, you know, hang back and I don't know.
Just chill.
Yeah, squeeze each other's pecs or something. I don't know what elves do in their spare time.
Short, mortal.
Probably that, yeah.
Yeah, right? Wouldn't you?
I mean, if I had eternity, I mean, I guess.
Time is short, mortal.
Oh, I'm so bored, Kael'thas. Come here, squeeze my pecs once more.
I will not be trifled.
Really?
Grow impatient.
Oh shit! Run away! How'd that happen?
Draws close. Vengeance is mine.
Don't run away. You got
Vengeance
this.
for Suljin!
Vengeance is mine.
That's wrong party.
Is it? I can't keep track of these long-limbed motherfuckers. They're all the
Oh,
same to me.
Zul'jin is a troll.
Yeah? What did I say?
Yes.
You said that, yeah, vengeance for Zul'jin.
Yeah? Who said that? An elf?
Our forces are
Did he?
under
No, he can't. He couldn't have said that.
What the fuck, guys?
Because I mean, they fucking hate trolls. What else? Don't
And
they
yet
hate
they
trolls?
are trolls. Imagine that.
By your
I mean, yeah.
And yet you live in a society.
We do live in a society.
I'm blind, not deaf.
shall be done.
Oh my god. Boy's thick. I
Boy,
don't know what
he's
to
very
tell you,
thick.
man. Boy's thick.
This is
Boy
an
be thick.
abomination.
Yeah, boy be thicking. Oh, the butcher. Oh, look. Diablo crossover, by the way.
Ah,
Is it time? In
of course.
Dude, who do you think you are, bud? Greater Resurrection. Well, if only I needed that. What is this? Strength? Do we have any strengthies? We don't have any strengthies. It doesn't matter, I guess. Words of the leg.
Words
It
other leg?
is a Diablo crossover.
Yeah.
I smell magic in the air.
That's
Summons a rock golem, and what does Words Other's leg do?
by your command.
perhaps the overzealous adventurer pried this off before his journey here, thinking it might give him one last opportunity at bovine slaughter. Little did he know where it would lead him. This is a reference to the cow level of Diablo, and Wirt was an urchin, a piece of shit urchin in the first Diablo, and I think in Diablo 2 you could find Wirt's leg as a unique quote-unquote weapon, which if you kept that through Diablo 2 to a certain point and used that with a very distinct Roderick cube crafting recipe, you unlocked the hidden cow level, which has been a running joke in Diablo and Blizzard for, well, since Diablo 2 essentially. It was a high loot gag level with a bunch of cows with halberds running around. It's pretty cool. I kind of want to keep that, man. Now, but I'm curious, man. I want to see what it does. The whole thing about Words of the Leg is that you're supposed to keep it around.
Yeah.
I'm really curious now.
Our will.
And then in Diablo 3, they had a weird fever dream kind of level instead. Kill it. Hello. I have no idea what's going on here. Kill him. Yeah, there we go.
That he can do.
Brilliant.
I kind of like Diablo 4. Haven't played much of it, but I kind of liked it.
I've heard so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
fun.
was currently reading the Play Nice one where they talk about the development of Diablo Diablo 3. That was
Yeah.
apparently a mess.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it
It
was.
was not even like, it doesn't seem like it was finished when they released it.
I mean, not no. The story was okay. The story wasn't that bad. The story was actually kind of good. The story was also kind of good in Diablo 4, I think it felt. Let's see a snack. Yeah, Whimsyshire, that was the name of it. And it was a Sunshine and Rainbows because people complained 3 wasn't grim enough in retailers. That's pretty funny, actually. That's actually pretty funny.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, because I read that as well, that they
Are there demons nearby?
that people complained that it was too colorful, or like too bright and stuff like that, while the other games have been very gray and very grim and very dark, which they kind of liked. But the developers wanted to do something different for Diablo 3.
That's so dumb. I mean, say what you want about Diablo 3, but did people play the story of that? You know, it's.
I will not be trifled.
I don't see how you would get. Oh, it's not dark enough. And that Diablo 2 wasn't too dark. That's just a graphical standpoint, right? Even though I think Diablo 2 still looks pretty fucking good. Again, we're talking about. You asked me earlier how Deus Ex is. And I said that it's really impressive in a lot of the bones, in the structure, in the architecture of the game. The AI is solid, the amount of detail is solid. The graphics are rough, but also concluded that, yeah, but that era of 3D animation, 3D sprites, is a rough era. As far as... Oh, shit. No, 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 no! No! No!
Get him out of there! Get him out of there!
Fuck him up! Actually, they fucking hurt. Oh, I think I know how this one, this puppy croaks. We should just bring these fuckers in and destroy those puppies.
Guess that works.
Yeah. Little shithead in the shit pen. Little shithead's got a girl. Run away!
How can this all help
Almost spoke too soon.
as I can? I will try.
No. Yeah, keep shooting, fucker. Oh no! Run away! No!
I give you my wisdom.
Oh really? Oh, well.
If it must
Okay.
be done.
And compare that, because I think Diablo 2 was kind of contemporary, right, to Deus Ex. Diablo 2 also came out like noughties, right? On the very naughty year, didn't it? Deus Ex came out in 2000. I think Diablo 2 came out about the same time. Yeah, 2000.
Yeah.
Came out at the same time. And if you've looked at the Diablo 2 graphics, they are supremely fine by today's standards. They're sort of this weird, what do we call it? We call it, you know, when parallaxing, sort of a weird 2D sprite parallaxing going on that actually creates a pretty neat 3D effect. Which is a lot better than at least the contemporary full polygon 3D rendering. Essentially this, but in first person. I mean, now we have the updated edition of this as well, but still, you know. Alrighty then. Let's get people in here.
If we consider that, like, what was it, 2 years ago or something like that they released the atrocious Golem game, that like it looks just what the fuck.
Yep.
And that's a major studio.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
It's like you have no excuse if people like if people like 20 years ago
Is it time?
did that sort of thing. I feel like that's just it feels lazy.
Yes, it
and then, like, not
absolutely
enough
is.
need.
But I feel like the argument, what the hell are you doing in there? I feel like the argument why that is, I mean, this is not so much me being devil's advocate as me just being an asshole. Well, not
Yeah,
an
fair.
asshole, but you know, this is what happens.
Time is short, mortal.
So, the reason why AAA gaming has gotten quote-unquote worse, and yeah, I sound like an absolute, you know, try-hard gamer here, but the standard has become more shallow.
Our will
Oh
shall
shit,
be
I
done.
fucked it up again. Oh my god. Okay,
I will
you
not
are
be
2.
trifled with.
You
Our
guys
will
are
shall be
1.
done.
I'm blind.
Too many
not
armies,
deaf.
man. Let me actually get this thought out there. The reason why we're seeing less and less depth in our gaming today, which I absolutely want to argue. If you've ever played Gangsters Organized Crime, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've never encountered a deeper strategy game than Gangsters Organized Crime, the original one. I love that to bits, and I never encountered anything to its like. Same goes for OpenTTD, Transport Tycoon, for example. A lot of the gaming of the 90s, early noughties, it had complexities that you just don't see today. You just see polish. You could argue that, well, modern gamers, they don't know trash from fine cuisine. Oh, there's no standards to the audience. And to some extent, I mean, the audience gets trained by the studios. But more importantly, it's not people who love games that tend to run game development. It is big corpo wanting to make big money. You didn't have that to the same extent in the 90s. You had, you know, it was essentially all indie development to some extent, shape, or form, at least in comparison to today with, you know, EA, Activision, Blizzard, Ubisoft, and all those money-grubbing scum. And you don't see the complexity because they don't care. They just want a fancy trailer to sell schlock. And I don't doubt that the people who make the games want to make amazing games. Absolutely. But you can only do so much when you're being hamstrung by a production or a publishing department, right? So it's no real wonder that we had this peak in intricate game design that may or may not have influenced future design, and you know, people have learned from it. But you had this peak sort of in the late 90s, early 90s with, well, Deus Ex, with Morrowind, with the Gangsters Organized Crime, with Transport Tycoon. What else do we have in that era that was just mind-boggling? I mean, to some extent, Diablo 2 too, right? You had the whole rune system, Warcraft.
Came out in 94.
It did. RTS genre. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the granularity, you know? When you have so many systems working together almost behind the scene that you... It's not explained at all. It's just kind of working there in the eaves and influencing the game in ways that it's not obvious to the gamer. It's almost like the game mechanics in the game world is this mythological thing that inspires superstition and make-believe and player theories of how it actually works, and nobody really knows because it is so intricate. There's so many little things that affect one another in ways that just in the AAA market at least don't happen anymore. Now, then again, we do have a burgeoning indie market where you have a lot of that work. I'm playing Songs of Six now, for example. We got RimWorld. I mean, Dwarf Fortress is Dwarf Fortress. It's its own fucking thing. But yeah, I think it's absolutely explicable what happened with the gaming of the 90s and early noughties.
In Ashara's name.
Do we even need to break this shit open? I guess we should.
I don't know. I mean, if we could, I mean, can we? Or do we have to destroy the gate?
Eventually, I think we need to get in this central lane. Eventually. Later. At some point. Can you guys just unfuck yourselves?
Please.
Yeah, please. Pretty please. With sugar on top.
You dare speak to me?
Me? I would never dare to speak to you. You're such an edgelord.
Is it time? Our will shall be done. Is it time?
My people must be avenged.
Yeah, just fuck him up. Just kill him.
Very good.
How hard can... Oh, shit. Level 10er?
That's a tender, yeah. Well,
Yeah, shit, that's going on. But he is dying.
Yep. I mean, you have three tens here, so...
Yeah, we should be fine, right? We should be fine. You get in there. You guys, you got siege. Actually, speaking of siege. Speaking of siege.
Let's do that.
If we can even get him in there, though. We're kind of blocking it up. We're really blocking it up.
Well, good thing we have like 2 armies.
Yeah.
Gonna rack
So much in the Mario army that I'm just getting absolutely wham-jangled on what I'm doing here. I don't know.
Yeah. I gotta be honest with you. I have no idea what's going on.
Nah, it's too much on the screen, man. My old-ass geezer brain is just, derp, derp. I don't know, man. Oh, they are? Well, that's for shame. Forsooth and shit.
Hardly a challenge.
I will not be trifled with.
Forsooth and shit.
You
What do we have here? What are we missing? We're missing girls and boys.
Do we need more? I mean, if we're just gonna defeat the final...
feel bad if we
Grow
didn't.
impatient.
We're still gonna rock it. I'm not gonna wait, but yeah, probably roll in here with just
Will shall be
the
done.
Nagas, yeah? Yeah, probably. Probably.
I
You
give
guys?
my
Yeah, just
wisdom.
hang back. Yeah,
I will
just
do
hang
what
back.
I
Yeah,
say.
you've done. You're done your due diligence.
Yeah.
I feel.
Alrighty, the big boys. Make your splashes. Make a splash.
Convince
Attack.
Is it time?
Cack, cack.
Taste my sting.
Oh my god, I'm silenced. Well, pity you that I actually have damage to. Oh shit.
Yeah,
People can't
master
get in.
of pain. Or like you're gonna be the master of feeling pain. We're done. Once
Who's the
we're done
master of
with
pain
you.
now, motherfucker?
Yeah, exactly.
Get pained.
For not
Pain
Get
to the
pained.
max to the pain.
No,
Pain
I-
to the max.
It pains me to see you in this state.
Oh my god. Max Payne, I am your name. Man, Max Payne is so fucking good.
yes.
Okay, Steppy. No, Steppy.
I smell magic.
Oh shit. Oh fuck!
What the
He
fuck,
goes
he's
to
back?
us! Yeah,
Well, that's not very nice.
No, it's not at all.
I grow
Boys, get him.
anxious to act.
Fucking get him.
Is it time?
Just fucking get him. There we go. Is he dead? Ooh, Borbo Venom. Borbles. What time is it? Okay.
Oh, now it's open. Okay, I see.
Now it's open. Poison damage? That certainly does sound like a Vosh thing, right? Vosh is so many goddamn things. Okay, let's give a claw to Kale or something. Or maybe even...
Oh, we gotta slay Mysteridon now.
Oh,
You've
well,
done it, Lord Illidan.
probably gonna
The
be fine.
defenses are broken. Only Maltheridon and his lackeys stand before us.
What are you then, Vosh?
Time is short.
Are there demons nearby?
I feel like little,
I grow impatient.
little lady fish shouldn't be throwing stones on being a lackey.
Which means she's content, I guess, where she is. So
I'm blind, not deaf.
Is it time?
I'm blind,
yeah,
not
get the
deaf.
heals.
I'm so snarky. Woohoo! Woohoo!
Oh, may I aid you?
Okay, well, we're soon done here.
Yeah. Need to heal up.
Yeah.
If it must be
Get in there
done,
and check it out. Check it out!
I'll do
Check it
my
out!
best.
Uh-huh. Ooh, sneaksies.
Oh yeah, we should destroy the thing
Yeah.
first. Yeah.
Oh, go get it. Well, go get it. My OBS is
Check it
doing
out.
a
Check
thing.
it out. Check it out. Check it out. Wow.
Blood gin.
Blood.
I will try.
Blood grin.
No, gin.
Blood gin.
That sounds like some. Oh shit! What's the name of them? You know the Klingon. It sounds like some Klingon bullshit, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Kapla! Serve the bludgeon.
I'll do
So the
my
blood
best.
gin. Okay, how does Maltheridon look here?
I will
Big
do
lad.
what I can.
There
Same
he
as
is.
the other one on several legs. I
it
can't
must
remember
be
his name.
done.
Manaroth.
No! No!
Manaroth. Oh, I guess they saw you. I guess they saw you.
Fucking true side. What do you mean true side? Who is this?
I'll do my best.
Oh, we lost a boy. Oh well.
Our
Thank God it wasn't a comma.
You dare speak to me.
Wait, really? You're just.
I'm
Okay.
blind, not deaf.
I will not be
well,
trifled
let's go.
with. I grow anxious to
So yeah, Vosh. No trifling. I never trifled in my life.
Are there demons nearby?
Oh, come on, come on, come on. Get through there. Also summon some
Kill.
boys. Summon some help. Somebody help. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. The pathfinding in this game, man, is so fucking bad. For Natata and beyond!
Our will shall be done.
I grow impatient.
That
Anyone
was
hurt? Anyone roughed up?
Is it time?
not too much, it would seem.
No, not too much.
Yes.
A little glod will do
What
ya.
ails you?
Wait, you weren't in there? What the hell, man? Get in there. Get to fucking work. What do you think this is? A spa retreat?
I'm blind, not deaf.
I'm blind, not deaf. Me. I'm such an edgelord. Wait.
Can I pull? Do you think? No, I probably can't.
You can try.
That eye looks like it's a gem on its ass.
I grow anxious to act.
Alrighty then.
In Ashara's name,
Yeah. Sure. Whatever, man.
our will shall be done.
Whatever. Ashara, whatever.
What?
To my sting.
Oh, shite.
Is it time? I will not be trifled with.
Oh, they're blocking! Everyone is in the way!
Lost one of the elves.
For the
That's fine.
Demons nearby.
Is it time?
Remember the sun well. Can we just run it? I think we can.
By your command.
Quick! Get ready!
Ah,
I'm blind, not
hell yeah.
deaf.
No, incorrect. Fuck on. I don't care about you. Why did you get upbeat?
Time
I
is
smell
short.
magic
perfect.
in the air.
A level 10er. Bone Thirst.
Bone thirst.
Yeah, he's such
Okay.
thirsty boy. Especially he's thirsty for bone. Merc, can you just pull one
Bone.
guy? Please. Yeah. No, one guy. No. Oh shit. Okay, no.
Oh, I pulled all of them.
So what you're saying is no.
Our will
Yeah.
be done.
Why
So what you're saying is that's not gonna work.
is everything so fucked when it
Is my
comes to?
aid required?
I grow impatient.
No, one more.
I thirst for magic.
You thirst for magic. Okay, how are we gonna fuck this?
That's why
panda?
there's the whole reason why they're here.
So thirsty. Well, there's an ocean spray right here, so you just go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Is it time?
Okay.
In Ashara's name. I will
Wow, we're actually dying like fuck.
Yeah.
Dying like a truck here.
grow anxious to
Oh, I don't.
We're
Oh,
fine.
no, that's-
Ish.
Yeah, that's fine. We got the 10 or the 10, but he's soon died dead, so it's fine.
Not doing great, to be fair. There's so much going on. We're not doing great at all.
Karma is dying. Karma is dying.
Yeah, fuck him. He's dead, I think.
Is it time?
We're doing real bad.
Grow anxious to
Well, we just need to kill him, so.
I will
Yeah, we're fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's fucked. Everything's fine. I think. Yeah, we're fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is why we're the baddies, right? We don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm. Are we the baddies?
Is it time?
Ah, see? Oh, Carmine's alive. Right, he had a resurrection thing. Shit. Right. Well, we got it.
I do not know you, stranger.
Who are you?
Power is vast. Are you an agent of the Legion? Have you been sent to test me?
Not even laugh at all.
Come to replace you. You're a relic, Magtheridon. A ghost of a past age. The future is mine. From this moment on, Outland and all of its denizens will bow to me.
Uh-huh. Illidan
So we
is a
didn't
bad
kill him.
character.
Now, you trembling mortals, I am
Uh-huh.
your lord and master. Illidan reigns supreme.
He's such a bad character.
Bad as in...
He's poorly written. His motivation's all over the fucking place.
I mean, he's power hungry.
Unless Tyranno's on the, well, he's hungry for something. No, I did. Look, you will band together. I will take all the outcasts of the world, and we will find safety together. Now bow to me! It's a fucking cartoon villain. It feel like they had no idea what his character actually was. I don't think he's well written. I think his motivation is all over the place. He's inconsistent. He has 5 or 6 different voices in how he portrays himself. I just don't think he's a particularly well written character. He's a throwaway joke, right? He is filler for whatever agency the story needs, and he's a toss-in. I don't think he's good. Kael'thas has he has his priorities. Arthas had his priorities. Maiev had her priorities. Tyrande, Malfurion had their priorities. Thrall has had very clear priorities. Illidan is just, I'm gonna run over here. Now I'm gonna help you defeat the Burning Legion. Now I'm gonna work for the Burning Legion. Now I'm gonna try to escape from the Burning Legion. Now I'm gonna rule supreme. He's just, he has no guidance to him at all. Silence.
I would say that like I think Tyrande is his guiding thing. But otherwise I think he's very sort of power hungry. He is a very much villain. And here's the thing, I'm okay with that. I think that's not because sometimes it's just fun to see some like metal character being just like power hungry, wanting to rule some shit and drawing people with false promise or something into his ranks to
I would like them to compare him to some other characters that would be considered power hungry. Let's take a look at the Avatar: The Last Airbender. For 2 seconds.
Okay.
Specifically, let's take a look at two of the Fire. Obviously, we're going to be Fire Nation then. Zuko and the sister who is batshit.
Azula.
Yes. Now, it's been a while since I watched the show, but Zuko in the most of the series, he's looking for power to defeat the Avatar. That he doesn't do. He is power hungry because he's continuously looking for power and to become stronger so that he can defeat the Avatar. But he actually has reasons for it. He has deep-seated personal reasons for being power hungry. Same with Azula, pleasing her dad, proving that she is just as good as the prince. Right? Essentially, I'm the son you wish you had, kind of argument. And their arcs include them either coming to terms with or falling under the desire for power. So, and sure, you can also have just one-note fun villains that just looking for power, but those are usually gag villains. The thing here with Illidan, though, is that he also portrays himself in other ways. He doesn't always portray himself as the power-hungry mad villain. Sometimes he's the misunderstood lover. Sometimes he is the champion of the downtrodden. Sometimes he's the hero behind the scenes who sacrifices his reputation for the greater good. And there's no continuity between those things. It's essentially, as soon as Tyrande on the stage, he is the misunderstood lover. As soon as he's doing battle with his Knight of brethren. He is the misunderstood anti-hero. As soon as we see him interacting with pretty much everything else, he's a power-hungry madman. As soon as we see him interact with Vash or Kale, he is a champion of the downtrodden and an anti-hero who's willing to take anyone else that feels oppressed under his wings. And it's just, he is so many things, and they never put any labor into actually putting all those things together. While most of the other characters, they're one thing, and they do that well. You can absolutely have a character be many things, absolutely. But the more you add, you stack onto the needs for that character to be, the more work you need to put in to actually make it all kind of fit. Or at least create a problem out of it not fitting. If you just keep smashing things in there, you're essentially going to end up with... I mean, it's the same problem as the Mary Sue, but for a villain. You want him to be an anti-hero, you want him to be a power-hungry madman, you want him to be a misunderstood hero. Well, you're going to have to work to fit all of those tropes in there. Just throwing them at one and the same character and expecting... we don't give a shit, he's just going to be all of these things. That is a poorly written character. They didn't do their due diligence with him. They didn't earn any of these things. If they just picked one trope, let's say he's power hungry. Sure, maybe the arc at the fourth campaign at the end of the main game needed to play out differently then. Maybe his, oh, you don't understand, I'm trying to defeat the Lich King. That wouldn't have worked. It all doesn't fit. And if you want to make it fit, because I'm not going to say that it can't fit, you need to put in the work, and Blizzard hasn't put in the work.
Oh yeah, and yeah, no, I can agree with that. Yeah, there's not a lot to. There's a lot of things. None of them are really allowed to be fleshed out. I would argue that doesn't.
They are also, I would argue, to some extent, shape or form, contradictory.
I mean, I guess, but at the same time, I'm also sort of the opinion that humans and just characters in general can be contradictory.
Yes, absolutely. But then you need to put in the work to make those work, or explore the contradiction, explore the conflict. Look, I have a few sayings that I like to bandy about. I don't know, Frederick, if you've heard this one before. I don't know if Chad has heard this before, but I like the idea. I am nothing if not the sum of my contradictions. I absolutely agree with the idea that characters can be contradictory. We very often live in the tension between our contradictory ideals, ideas, and wants and needs and desires. Absolutely. But the character is not in the wants and needs. The character is in the tension of those things. It is not in the expression of the extremes. It is in the tension between the extremes. That's where you found personhood. That's where you find character. So if you don't deal with that tension, if you don't work with that tension, then you're just a cardboard cutout. And if you're a cardboard cutout that runs in many different directions, you're a bad cardboard cutout.
No, I see what you mean. Yeah.
I'm not saying that he couldn't
right.
have been a good character. I'm just saying that what we see here is not a good character.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I can kind of agree. I can kind of agree with that. There's not enough time, not enough effort put into exploring what you say, like the wants and the needs. Which you can also you can blame that on a lot of things. But I see the potential, and I see the interest, I think, in Illidan as a very sort of contradictory character. I'm not going to argue from the point of view of outside of this game. But I am going to say that there is the development of him as a character later on in Warcraft story. Right now, it is not as explored as it could have been.
Yeah. And I mean, I understand that this is just a foundational part that had probably, it's fair to say, a lot less time and efforts put into it to make it function. in comparison to, you know, the later MMO extraneous lore. But again, yes, as you say, and we've said that repeatedly when we're looking at this. Yeah, there are answers to this in the extended lore that was written later, much later, to the point of you could argue that it's even retcon. But we can't really, if you're gonna bring that stuff in, I don't. Again, we had this conversation yesterday. We keep having this conversation every other stream, essentially. But there is purpose to just looking at this piece of media that we're actually looking at or dealing with, playing through, reading, watching, and not the appendixes, not in the prequels and sequels. What is here for us? And I don't. At the time of creating this, or any piece of media, if no, that's not true. I was about to say that if the material isn't available in the current manifestation of the media, then it is poor writing. No, I cannot say that, because I absolutely like the slow grow across many installments of a character, but you at least need to include hints. You need to include bits that would suggest that tension. For example, I mean, I'm happy. I'm sorry, got shit in my eye. Oh, yeah, bugger me shittles. Ah, stop! Just don't go. No, don't go in there. There we go. That's better. Let's say I've been a big fan of, just for example, with Maiev. I did this with, I can't remember else, but especially Maiev. Tips on what could have been done to maybe mitigate this, and with as little work as possible. Let's say that Kael'thas and Vosh come up to Illidan, and Illidan is debating with himself. He's being torn. Let's say between his demonic influence and his old night elf sentimentalities. For example, let's say that he has a moment. He did meet Tyrande. Let's say he had a moment with Tyrande where he was about to lash out at her, and then he runs away from her. Those moments could have been sprinkled in here in the same scenes that we already see, and those moments would thus bring to mind or bring to the forefront that tension. You know, that would explain why he is depicted as a torn and conflicting character, because he is, right? You could argue that his demonic influence is pulling him in directions, is pulling him in the power-hungry directions. And you could see this as his best intentions is, well, I'm gonna go away from the world because I'm not wanted. Well, these other people are not wanted either, and then slowly be pulled into, well, I'm gonna take over hell! And you could thus read into it as, oh shit, the demonic power is overtaking him. But there's just none. There are no breadcrumb trails here to get us to that point. All we're seeing is a character who is at least 4 different things, and those 4 different things don't mash with their peers. Bit of a shame, considering this campaign is absolutely meant to set him up as this, I don't know, threat, but thing at the very least. Anyway,
Yeah.
should we go see how Arthas is doing? We haven't seen Arthas in a while.
Yeah, maybe we should do that. That sounds like a good idea. Let's leave Illidan his
No.
merry band of oh
Well, it's the finale, though.
yeah.
Moments later, as Illidan stands triumphant, a massive storm of fire and fury envelops the Black Citadel. Oh no! Say it ain't so.
What is this, Vosh? Where did this storm come from?
Keep your head down, fool. Something terrible is drawing near.
Foolish little mongrel. You failed to destroy the frozen throne as I commanded. And still you thought to hide from me in this forsaken backwater. I
Kil'jaeden. I was merely set back. I was attempting to bolster my forces. The Lich King will be destroyed. I promise you.
Indeed. Still, these servitors you've gathered show some promise. I will give you one last chance, Illidan. Destroy the frozen throne, or face my eternal wrath.
Perhaps hiding here was not the most prudent decision. Still, the quest lies before us. Will you follow me into the cold heart of death itself?
The Naga are yours to command, Lord Illidan. Where you go, we follow.
The Blood Elves are yours as well, Master. We will drive the Scourge before us and shatter the frozen throne as you command.
Yeah, just absolutely aiming us like a shotgun to the face towards this.
Yay!
Yay! There was much rejoicing. Again, I remember this one to be pretty cool. Arthas in his final days. Now, Arthas, in the main campaign, he got kind of shafted. He did his... I mean, the first human campaign was great. I think that is a great campaign. It is a great... what do we call it? Intertextual version of King Arthur. What if the sword was evil instead? That is a really cool idea to explore. The Scourge campaign, not so much. It was kind of bland. It was essentially just setting up the Burning Legion, and Arthas was there. That's about it, right? He was present, and he was now serving the Burning Legion. I was kind of disappointed, actually. I would have loved more conflict, or maybe maybe his completed descent to corruption here. Something. But this one, the Burning Legion's broken. His slave masters are gone. And last time we saw him was at Eternity's End when he buddied up with Illidan. Kinda. He had a little bro talk with Illidan about, oh, you're cursed too? Let's fam. Let's go. And then we haven't seen him. We didn't really see him in the epic finale. We just saw the Scourge. We haven't had any interaction with him, really. And considering that the entire half of the initial main game campaign was all about Arthas, it's kind of noticeable that he's been lacking, isn't it?
He's also on the well, on the original box art. There's an
Yeah.
of the thrall, but on the
I got it right here.
yeah, exactly. But on the Frozen Throne one, he is absolutely the front and center. I mean,
Yeah, right.
usually when people talk about it, they also talk either Thrall, it's either Illidan, or it's Arthas. Usually Arthas, because people like the story of Arthas.
And no one's mentioned him, right? Maiev and Illidan, not a word. Kael'thas, I mean, a word. I mean, the Scourge gets mentioned and everything, but he is absolutely absent, which is curious. And it is kind of... I think it's going to be fun to revisit what's up with Arthas here, really.
Yeah. Well, then let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, dude, we do have an ad break coming up, like, now. Maybe we should run that and grab some more to drink. I could get some more water, if nothing else. What do you say? A little break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. So, chat. We're gonna take a little. We're gonna take a little 3-minute. We're just gonna stretch our legs, cycle our fluids, take care of ourselves, and we will be right back with the beginning of the Legacy of the Damned, the end of Arthas. There's nothing left of Arthas once he becomes the Lich King, right? Well, nothing in the practical sense.
Yes and no.
Oh, great. Thanks. That simplifies things and sounds like an answer
welcome.
that's not going to be answered in a minute. So let's let that cliffhanger just hang on for a little longer and take our break. Chat.
Yep.
See you in 3 minutes, chat. Please don't go anywhere.
Bye.
You know what's delightful, chat? It's when you're sitting here on a Wednesday afternoon, dead-necked, at the last stretch of a stream, and you get a friendly little reminder and a thank you note for Windows, thanking you for your loyalty to them, and also informing you that they're going to stop supporting Windows 10 in the near future, and they'd like to inform you how they can help you adjust to your new computer that you're going to need.
Yay.
Fuck off and die, big tech. Holy shit. That's a fine how do you do. Maybe that was the third thing. Maybe that is my third tech issue. Because I feel that big tech issues usually come in threes.
Oh yeah.
Right? You felt that too?
Mm-hmm.
Like I had my laptop that just didn't start its Windows. It just went straight to BIOS instead. That's been fine. I don't know what happened, but it's fine now. Knock on wood, you know. Then during the weekend, I realized that my phone wouldn't call or receive calls unless I set it, and it took a little bit of doing, set it to doing them through Wi-Fi. Which essentially turns my phone into a portable stationary phone. Which is not good, but okay. Now it seems to work again. And now here we are.
And here we are.
Now here we are. Holy shit, man. What did I do? Anyway. Let's kick up I mean, to some extent this will be the final inclusion into the game's story, right? We have one more thing, the founding of Durotar, but that is a bonus campaign, right? It doesn't take place in the same epic. It is essentially a soft start on the MMO, I feel. It's a really odd campaign. It's a lot of fun, but it's a really odd one. And I don't feel like you can really include it into the epic. It's more of a transitional stage onto the MMO, coming out in like 2 years after this. So it is sort of the end here. We are absolutely...
No, I would argue that.
Yeah, we're absolutely playing the Orc campaign because I remember that also very fondly and I want to check it out. And it's got a lot of good setup for World of Warcraft, perhaps more so than maybe any other campaign. But let's get into the final chapter of the Warcraft 3 saga, as it were.
The Scourge campaign sort of it adds a lot that would eventually be dealt with in the second expansion.
Yeah. But I feel like most of them were, right? Maeve and Kael'thas all set up the Burning Crusade. And this sets up Wrath of the Lich King? I forget. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then we have the Durotar thing that says, hey, new game might be coming out. It might play a little something like this.
Yeah, but and it sort of sets up a bit on some story elements and the founding of Orgrimmar.
Yeah, but also Proudmoore's place, right? I forget the name of it.
Yeah.
I think that's included.
Theramore.
Yeah,
Theramore.
I think that's in there. Yeah. I believe.
Yeah. Theramore is also in there, and that explains also why it's there and everything like that, and the relationship there. So yeah.
Yeah, let's fucking truck it. King Arthas, long live the king. The king is dead, long live the king. Literally, in this case.
The king is undead, more like.
Chapter 1, King Arthas. At the capital city of Lordaeron, near the ruined palace gardens, Archimonde, pet dreadlords, discuss their current plans for the Scourge. Oh yeah? Didn't they go home? What the fuck are they still doing here?
No, they're running the Scourge.
Are they? Well, let's see about that, shall we? That ends in this campaign, though, right?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, fair. Because I don't remember any dreadlords running the place in the MMO.
Oh, well,
we'll see.
We'll get to that.
Yeah,
we'll get to it.
We'll get to it.
It's been months months since we last heard from Lord Archimonde. I grow tired of watching over these rotting undead. What are we still doing here?
Middle management.
We were charged with overseeing this land, Deatherrock. It is our duty to remain here and ensure that the Scourge is ready for action.
True. Though we should have received some kind of orders by now.
Oh? Oh.
The Legion was defeated
Oh,
months
hi.
ago. How could they not know?
Impossible to say, but the longer they remain in command, the more they run the Scourge into the ground.
What? Who could possibly?
Greetings,
Yeah.
Dreadlords. I should thank you for looking after my kingdom during my absence. However, I won't be requiring your services any longer.
Prince Arthas, this land is ours. The Scourge belongs to the Legion.
Not anymore, demon. Your masters have been defeated. The Legion is undone. Your deaths will complete the circle.
Never. This isn't over, human.
No! I don't want to.
We knew you would return to us, Prince Arthas.
I have returned, Lich, but you will now address me as king. This is, after all, my land.
I mean, fair.
Now we must secure the kingdom by scouring the last remnants of humanity from it.
Oh.
But my king, the humans have begun to abandon their villages. They are fleeing to the canyon passes. If they escape into the mountains, it will be impossible to hunt them all down.
Why do you need to hunt them all?
Then we must slaughter them before they escape. Their deaths will be a fitting tribute to Ner'zhul.
Oh yeah? Okay. Alright, yeah.
Well, I mean, just as long as we don't kill his sister.
I'll look into
Who's his sister? Is that a thing?
all shall be
What is it
revealed.
now?
Later on, but
Oh.
yes.
My
Okay.
sight is yours.
Fine.
I go unseen.
Oh,
Let's see.
big boy.
Speak, fool.
What do we have? Team resources? Oh no, not
Yeah,
several.
You
no.
have, yeah, you have Sul'Ban and Kel'Thuzad and
No,
yeah.
I can't. Oh, I don't want to. Why do I need to split my attention? I'm just a little man. I'm just a little boy. Oh. Is that how this is going?
The humans are nearing the pass. Stop them.
Now, Frostborn. For the Lich King. This is more
Okay.
like it.
Does that mean that I'm gonna need all of these poor bastards
needs revealing?
activated?
What
Are we doing
needs
another tower
revealing?
defense?
Give the order.
I mean, not exactly, but
But not no
Also-
either.
first of all, now we have Sul'Ban as Windrunner. The
Yeah.
report.
What's she been up to, you think?
I mean, they apparently put her in an undead body, because last time we saw her, she was a banshee.
Oh, right. She's gotten
My
corporealized.
sight is yours.
Mhm.
Corporeal.
I shall be your eyes.
For real?
All
As opposed to
shall
corporal
be
pretend.
revealed.
Yeah.
Number 3. Let's give you some more boys. There we go. And another boy. Okay.
No one orders me around.
Let my cries chill them.
Slaughter the humans before they escape.
Yeah, we can do that. No props.
My talents are yours.
Just watch me soar, motherfuckers. See, it's fine. What am I supposed to do where villagers escape? I'm not supposed to let anyone escape, and then I'm gonna kill them.
You're not supposed to let at least 100, no, sorry, 20 villagers escape.
Shadows beckon.
I can do that, I think.
What
That's
is
fine.
it now?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, mines. Well, that's probably helpful.
But also, like, wait, does it mean you need to destroy all of their, like, cities, stuff like that?
Eventually, yeah. That's the end point, right? I'm not supposed to allow anyone to escape and
I go unseen.
kill them all. So killing them
Yeah.
all is the end goal, while The rest of it is just, yeah, do that. Or you're not allowed to let that happen until you get them all.
Tread lightly.
Alright, this is an army.
Speak, fool.
Mosh mosh!
Nearing the pass. Stop.
I'm sure it's fine.
Ah, at last.
You call.
Show me a target.
Tread lightly. Finally. Your pain shall
Excuse
be
me?
legendary.
No, you
What?
fucking don't.
I'll make sure you suffer.
What is this
What was
dollar
that? Was
and
that
bullshit?
teleport?
He tried to teleport the Huddy.
How dare thee?
You will know
Yeah,
endless
right?
torment.
Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
This is more
Oh
like
shit.
it.
Well, do we have? Yeah, we have boys in the way. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, they're fine.
Now, Frostmourne. I'll make sure you suffer. Ah, at last. No one orders me around.
And now we see King Arthas in the height of his power, right? That is an important distinction also to make. To remember that
Endless torment.
Arthas here will only get weaker at this point. Oh
This
shit.
is more
Yeah.
Hi
like
friends.
it.
I mean, yeah, he's level 10 now already.
Wear your father's crown as if you earned it. You may kill me, but my brethren will never stop hounding you.
I can't believe any of you survived the first purge. No matter.
Can't you?
After today, your self-righteous order will cease to exist.
He's trying his very best to kill my mooks, but it's not going very well, is it?
Nope.
Oh shit, I'm running out of mana before he is. Oh fuck. Yeah, I see them, but we got a roadblock, it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, he's got himself a shield.
Yeah. Is we're gonna run out real soon?
This coward.
Oh, he's got a sword and shit. It's a new model actually. Cool.
To the humans before
Yeah.
they escape.
Dude, this is your job, buddy. It's not mine.
Tread lightly.
Well, there he goes. Embraced by the light. Bye-bye.
Such embrasure, by the way. Very doge. Much wow. Speak, fool. Why do you need to be so nasty, buddy? I'm just a
This
little
is more
guy. I'm
like
just a
it.
little guy. Can we upgrade anything? No, we can't. We can just buy
No
garbage.
one orders me
How upgraded
around.
are we? Oh, we are upgraded. Okay, well. We heal on this garbage, right?
Our brethren need
Yeah.
assistance.
Really?
No,
Yeah, I don't think so.
We cannot allow the humans to escape.
Time to even the scales. May my aim be true.
You know what, actually, let's put the spawn back here a bit.
Show me a target.
What is it now?
Ah, Sylvanas,
Finally.
you bitch.
Frostmourne hunger.
That's an ugly word, shouldn't use it, but she burned down a big tree.
Like it.
Have very little patience for people who burn down big trees.
Finally.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm also
My sight is yours.
also blaming that on the writers and the apparently, from what I've heard from inside sources,
Fool.
that it was one guy
Frostmourne
that was
hungers.
the one responsible for the story, overarching story, who was like, she needs to do this. Like, we should totally do this, and everyone else was like, no, let's not do that. Let's absolutely not do that. But he had more power, so he did it.
I mean, if you're gonna set her up as, oh shit, she's going full heel turn, it is not necessarily a bad heel turn.
Frostmourne hungers.
It's just that, hey, big tree,
This is more
man.
like it.
I like that tree.
Yeah, and
Head really straight on that
wasn't-
tree.
and there wasn't really any major setup as well.
Frostmourne
No,
hungers.
that's horseshit. I mean, that's not impossible to create, right?
Ah, at last.
No, but I feel like if we're looking at her like her Legion,
Mhm.
and then going directly into BFA, there's a huge jump there. It's like very much sort of
I'm listening.
immediate, and they're trying to clean it up in
Show them no mercy.
it was in the Chronicles. the fourth Chronicle book, and also in the Sylvanas book that was also released with sort of Shadowlands or after Shadowlands. But it's not what was presented in the game and what most players got was because I will always argue now since I've studied transmedia that every medium should be able, as we also discussed, to stand on its own legs. The story should not feel income. It should still be enjoyed and still be story that the medium presents should be complete. It's the fact that there is a world building aspect of it that adds more flavor, more perspectives, more nuance, or like other ways of other perspectives
Yeah.
to that story being presented and,
Yeah.
and connecting it to other part of stories.
Yeah.
Bigger story. Yeah. But the story that we got in like Shadowlands or like BFA to an extent for her, like motivations, was explained in a book that was outside, and it was difficult to understand the motivation without reading that book.
The humans are nearing the pass. Stop them.
Oh shit. Oh, this is not gonna go great.
What?
We got our abominations. Should be fine.
Who is that level 5 guy? Is that him as well? Halak, the Lightbringer?
No shit.
Yeah.
Maybe we're not fine.
At last. This is more like it.
Run away!
Yeah.
This is more like it.
No, run away!
Our forces are under attack. Hungers.
Run
Produce more
faster!
forces.
No, come on! Oh, horse shit. Oh, are they really following me all the way? Oh, I guess they are.
For the Lich King.
All the way. They came with me home. I brought them home for us.
Hello.
Where was I going? I don't know, man. I don't fucking know anymore.
You will know endless torment.
Oh! I just see that Z is playing What Remains of Edith Finch. That's cool.
Ooh, that's a good game. It's a very good game, Bront.
It's a very good game. Yep.
Finally. Speak, fool.
I'm gonna look at maybe look at the does Z post her videos anywhere?
Not more so than just the VODs, I think. I don't think she has a YouTube.
Okay, well then I'll have to look at the VOD afterwards.
Yeah.
In that case.
It stays up. I think hers stays up for a month.
I'll make sure you
Okay.
suffer.
On mine only get a week.
Look at that. I want to see her reaction to some stuff.
Like that fever dream of the little girl.
Yeah, exactly. That's
like, holy
the first
shit.
one you encounter. But also just like I guess also his Edith's older brother, in the fish factory. I think was also a very interesting take.
What is it now?
Okay, so there's actually a little bit of pressure on us here. A smidge.
Yeah, so, but doesn't mean we have to destroy all of the
We need to destroy
bases.
10 of them.
No one is around.
10 of them.
Mhm.
Okay.
Finally.
How many are there?
I mean, the exclamation marks, I think. Maybe that is 10.
At last.
The humans are nearing the pass. Stop them.
Yeah, I think it is. We're going to destroy all of them. So I think it's just like building armies.
Speak, fool.
Marmies?
Armies? Then try to move around.
Frostmourne hungers.
Oh, you're fucking high.
Speak, fool. Your pain shall be legendary.
Legend?
Dairy. Wait, legend. Wait for it.
Dairy.
Dairy.
Finally. Now, Frostborn.
Ah, should kill that.
Your pain shall be
Yeah.
legendary.
It's gonna kill that.
I've been thinking.
Oh, don't hurt
Where's
yourself,
cigarettes?
Facade.
What is it now? Faithless coward. Now, Frostborn. I'll make sure you suffer. This is more like
2 out of 9.
Oh, 9.
Yeah, that is all of them.
Is it? Is it all of them?
Yeah. Keep just stacking.
Or I think maybe all of them except one. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Some of them should stay at home. I got a full stack either way, so
lightly.
I think those two. Yeah, that's actually perfect.
No one orders me
Like a
around.
glove. I don't know where to go. I don't know
I
where
shall
to go.
be your eyes.
Don't know where to go. Where are you?
I
There
shall
you
be
are.
your eyes.
Where have we
Go
go?
up
Wait,
here.
where have we go?
What needs
Where did we come from?
revealing?
Where did we go? Where did we come from,
All
Cotton Eye
shall
Joe?
be revealed.
Yeah?
I
Look into
heard
it.
that that song is apparently problematic.
Oh,
I
is it?
go and
Uh,
see
Is it racist?
Yeah.
Allow the humans to escape.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
lightly.
You called
America,
I-
this is why we can't have nice things.
a fateful choice.
Yeah, America, stop being racist.
In the Lich King's name. Taste this.
Not all of America, obviously, but the I
The order.
cause
No
I
one
I
orders me around.
so I was reading a play this weekend with a
Mhm.
bunch of people in Stockholm.
Yep.
A lot of people seem to appreciate it, and it's very it's 20 years since it had premiere
This is
on
more like it.
Broadway, and
Hungers.
it's kind of like I would
The pass.
love to put it up now or next year because I feel that it's so relevant right now with what is happening in America.
The frustration of the realization that history is cyclical. It's like, oh my god, please, can you just not? Please.
Yeah, that also, but it's like because they mention because here's the thing though, but that show came out 4 years in 2005, so it came out 4 years after 9/11,
Mhm.
and you can sort of see that within the play because they talk about it's like oh my because the play is set in purgatory,
Mhm. Oh.
so sorry.
Oh.
Hungers.
Yeah. So they talk about it's like, well, you're from hell, right? Yeah. Sorry about that. It's just a mix up in my papers. I blame that on the Americanization of the afterworld, of the afterlife, due to current events. And the judge says, "You're damn right."
My god.
So like, and I was like, wait, what's happening today? When a lot of like
This is more
a lot of stuff like being in very like with everything that's happening
Mhm.
with America, what the president's doing, I think that it's highly relevant to discuss it.
Frostborn hungers.
Do you remember when the worst thing that came out of America was Bush? How much would you give to actually have just Bush again?
For the Lich
Wouldn't that be so much better
Okay.
if you had an option between Trump and Bush?
Finally.
Are we talking pre 9/11 or after 9/11?
Them before they reach the
During
pass.
whatever the worst Bush.
There's something amiss.
It's still better.
What is it now?
I don't
I
think there's
mean-
a version of Bush that's not
This
just
is more like it.
it's better than what we have.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of. I mean, because I also think that
There's something amiss.
The moment
You
we
think?
we focus a lot on now and so that we want to romanticize
Choice.
the past. Not only America want to do that, but
Um,
Frostborn hungers.
Why did
Oh,
we
shite.
do this? Why did we go in there, you fucking
I
idiot?
don't know. I think you led them there, and you didn't know that was a
What do
village.
you mean me?
You're the one who's controlling them. Don't blame me.
The units only do what you ask them. Oh, horse. Oh, God, here comes the boys, too.
Speak, fool. Summon more ziggurats.
You can summon. You can be more cigarettes.
My talents are yours.
We're kind of feeding Sylvanas levels here, which is interesting, I find.
We cannot allow the humans to escape.
Yeah.
Okay, so explain to me again why we cannot let the humans flee and run away. What's the argument here?
It might be that they could, if enough of them escape, they could go someplace else and get reinforcements.
Give the order.
Is there something amiss?
No
I
one
mean, it's
orders
not
me
like
around.
people don't know that this is going on, right?
Speak, fool.
Right?
Frost.
No,
Right.
but they might sort of know that. But they might sort of, if they take them, if they get themselves far, like south enough, they might
Tread lightly.
get themselves to Stormwind,
Now,
and from there,
this is more like
get
it.
more reinforcement and tell them what's actually happening, how it looks, how many of them there are.
Which, as it happens, is kind of what happens.
Finally.
Alright, we're doing this properly now, and I do have the ulti, which is nice. What time is it? I kind of don't want to go further than 9. I'm really
No,
sleepy.
we don't have to. Like,
I'm tired, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I'm
get it.
sluggish.
I'm also getting up early tomorrow, so I'm okay with that.
And we'll swing over by C's place and check out Edith. How Edith doing?
Finally.
Here we go. How low can you go? Just fuck up a turret. Yeah, here comes the help.
Like it.
Lead him out a bit. Maybe.
At last.
Lead him out. Maybe.
Frostborn hungers.
Slaughter the
Little bit.
humans before they escape.
You're fine. You're fine.
Now.
Shit.
Frostborn hungers.
Oh my god, how many fucking dudes are there here? How many heroes are you allowed to have?
This is more like
A lot, I guess.
Apparently. Who'd have thought?
Is it the same guy or is it another guy?
No, it's a spellcaster too. It's that fucking Manamangama.
Wow. Manamoth Mage Stinger. What a name.
Yeah. What a tryhard. Oh no! You're getting friendlies! Oh no!
no one orders me around.
Oh, fuck him up. Yeah, fuck him up.
For the Lich King.
We cannot allow the humans to escape.
We're not allowing a goddamn thing.
Tread lightly.
I mean, we are destroying a bunch of stuff, and you guys protect the borders.
Yeah.
Finally.
But instead of not letting people in, we're not letting people out.
I mean, eventually that will be what the American wall will be all about, right? We can't let more people out.
Frostborn
Oh
hungers.
shit. Oh, they blop, 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 plop, plop, plop. Actually, I think we can fuck this tower up.
last.
Yeah, let's fuck it up.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Yeah. He's dead.
Now I wish we had some siege weapons.
Finally.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Oh,
nice.
villages are
You
escaping.
will know endless
Where?
torment.
Villages escaped.
Where
3.
the fuck did that happen?
More ziggurats.
Where did that happen?
What is it?
I don't know.
Where did it happen?
Summon more ziggurats.
Summon more cigarettes.
Now, Frostborn.
Sure, bud. Whatever you say, man.
Your pain shall be legendary.
It's a house. How is its pain gonna be legendary?
Have a little faith. Just have a little. What is this? Oh. Okay.
Give the order.
Tread lightly.
Okay.
At last.
I think there is
I'll
one
make
more
sure
village
you
on this
suffer.
side. Or maybe not. Maybe that's kill Facade side.
Your pain shall be
I don't know.
legendary. Frostborn hungers.
I don't really know how this
Could go into the
crumbles.
middle.
Actually, this is the last one, unless we go into the Big Dipper here.
Yeah.
Which we could do. We could try. I'm gonna
Yeah.
gather some resources or people first.
Show me a target.
Yeah, I think you're more interesting, girl.
It's time to
So let's take you over here.
I've no time for games.
I remember liking Sylvanas, you know, in... Oh shit, really? Okay, fine.
Our brethren need assistance.
Yeah, I'm dealing with it.
Upon us. It's time to even the scales. If it pleases you.
Well, what were you gonna say? You like Sylvanas?
I once liked Sylvanas. I used to like Sylvanas.
Yeah, I mean, I still like her. I think Sylvanas is a cool character. Oh, Dagran the Orc Slayer!
What?
Hi. No, Dagran, I think, no wait, that's Tolbane. But I think that I've heard the Dagran name. Anyway, I still
like,
like
what are you on about, buddy?
No, nothing. It's just me. I'm just
I'm realizing I should be possessing people more.
I've been thinking.
Oh yeah. But the I still like Sylvanas as a very interesting character who then becomes part of the Horde, and what she does with the Forsaken, and how she then sort of tries to help the Forsaken, I guess, or also help the Horde. Way. And again, I feel that the motivations for her turning against them was weak, and also her eventual redemption in Shadowlands was also very weak. But as I feel Blizzard, what they can do, which I have faith in them currently, is that they can turn the bad lore around and make something cool with it, like they have right now within, which has come after Shadowlands and similar things. So I think that there is some potential for Sylvanas being still can be interesting and cool. I do wonder if they will ever kill her off. So
she's dead though, bud.
Again.
dude, she came down in a bubble, Doug. I fucking love that. I love that video so much. She came in a fucking bubble, Doug. Wicked Witch of the West, bruh.
Wicked Witch of the West, with the head movement. Well,
this is fine. I want one of these knights. I want to take the knights. I want to go stake the knights. Can we go stake knight these?
Stake knight.
Just gobble gobble. You're running back home.
Knife the knight.
Give the order.
Just gonna give them some MP here. Oh, actually, speaking of which.
It's time to even the scales.
Oh, speaking of which, knights. Ooh.
Stop them before they reach
Oh my god, really? Can you fucking not? Sirs.
That's alright, they can just do it.
No. Take. Mine now.
Give the order.
For how long?
Forever, I think.
Nice.
I believe so. Yeah, it's just mine. It's fucking clutch, man.
Well. That's very nice. Very good.
Look at the turns have wheeled.
Look at the turns have tabled.
Yeah, all of them tables. Let's get this table. Guys?
The moment is upon us. Of course. It's time to even the scales.
Get the donkey!
Donkey!
What?
I want him too, because he's special. Bubble bubble. God, it's kinda cool just taking people. I like this. Especially in this kind of mission where you're, you know, where you're lacking for units. Kinda. Where you're very selective on what units you have.
What kind of unit is that?
Mine.
Mine. I mean, it's too bad you can't get more heroes.
Yeah, damn shame. It's not like we don't have enough.
No, exactly.
Oh, hi, Dagran. Gobble, gobble, gobble!
Yeah. Train the life, train the life, train the life.
Oh no, he
There we
died.
go. Oh, he had a blade that looked a lot like the Ashbringer. That was pretty cool.
The Ash, what's it new now?
Ashbringer.
Uh-huh.
It's a
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Right.
go on.
It's a one of the most legendary weapons from Warcraft.
Okay.
Which was yielded. It was sort of made out of a refined crystal that was infused with light and then put within a sword to make the blade sort of became light infused.
Uh-huh.
And
just lightly light infused?
Yeah, just lightly, yeah, exactly. And and then the wielder of it could eventually turn the undead into ash with it.
No, well, I'm happy that's not all powered up now. Sounds like it sucked.
Exactly. I mean, he doesn't have it though. It's just that.
Oh, okay.
Currently.
Well, false alarm though. Then, yes.
Yeah. I think currently. I'm trying to remember the timeline here. Because Alexandros Mograine is the one who should be having it right now. And you might go in for Stratholm. Currently, yeah, around this time, I think he would go into Stratholm, then be killed by his own son, who then corrupts the Ashbringer. Yeah. And
Some son? Just any son? Really?
Yeah, well, Alessandro's Mograine, son, the wielder of the Ashbringers, his son, Renault, will be the one to kill him. Because he was jealous of being in his father's shadow, essentially. And also being corrupted and sort of being influenced by Balnazar, one of the Dreadlords. But yeah, and then the Ashbringer was eventually when Vanilla World of Warcraft was released, it was one of the four horsemen of Nexramas that was the possessor of the corrupted Ashbringer. But there was a whole sort of legend thing about you could get the uncorrupted Ashbringer somewhere. So people basically went on a wild goose chase with the game to find it. Some people were like, okay, if I fish here 50 times and then jump in a circle 20 times, it might reveal itself to me.
Oh, I love that kind of gamer, the gamer logic and superstition. I absolutely fucking adore. There's nothing so superstitious as a gamer, I like to argue. As soon as you start putting the physical invention of random chance into the hands of gamers, they become some of the most superstitious people around. Have you ever met a gamer with a six-sided die in their hand? And like, no, I need to roll it like this. Oh no, this die is cursed. I need to move on to another set of die. Oh no, don't touch my die. I don't want your stinking bad luck on my die. And it's all said tongue-in-cheek, but you kind of mean it. You mean it a non-zero amount, you know?
Yeah.
Anything that can influence your rolls, you're gonna glom on to. And I think that's kind of fucking funny.
Show me a target.
We are like anything that that we try to prevent bringing bad luck to anything, I guess. But again, the knocking on wood thing.
Yeah.
That might not be that's a we don't think about it. It's like we just do it as a habit, but it is a superstition in a way. If you think about it, it's a belief that if we do something that prevents something else from happening. I think
absolutely. It's absolutely a matter of a superstition.
Actually, that would be I wonder how many people have done research on that.
How many people
How we
have?
No, I wonder if anyone has done like a really big sort of study on modern like
The humans are nearing the
secular
forest. Stop
superstition.
them.
I'm gonna find that out. Okay, I have another field of study. Great, awesome, amazing. Gonna write that down.
Fucking go ham.
I have a list of like ideas for future studies that I'm writing like everything down.
We cannot allow the humans to escape.
They shouldn't though.
It's time
Boys
to
on the
even
way.
the scales.
Hey, you can slaughter some donkeys, some fucking donkeys, man.
No time for games.
Gobble gobble them fucking donkeys, man.
Done.
Right, we're going again. Dwarves, shoot it. Actually, no, the bandits are better.
Show them no mercy.
Was I had a thought before we
no.
got into the position.
Careful.
Ah,
Oh, well, look who's here.
Janala Deem Spring.
Yeah, something makes me think that she's not gonna be in Warcraft 4. Oh, a priest. I would love to actually get a priest. I need a young priest and an old priest, but this priest specifically.
I love the fact that you said, "Oh, she's not gonna be Warcraft 4." Yeah.
No, run away! No, don't get killed! No! 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 I want to heal her. So there's a lot I want here. I would want to use as well.
She looks like the light version of Sylvanas.
I mean, she's an elven ranger. How many different elven rangers do you need?
There's a lot of different. They could have had Varisa.
Who's it?
Which
What's
is
it?
Varisa.
Show me a target.
Varisa Windrunner, which is the third sister of the Windrunner sisters.
Oh my god. For elves, there's got a lot of sisters in there, but I guess they've been fucking for like 10,000 years. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yes.
Exactly. Varisa is really cool actually because
Run away!
here's the thing about the Windrunner sisters.
Uh-huh.
Is that all of them eventually get together with humans.
Kinky.
I've no time for games.
Varisa gets together with Ronin, which is a human mage, who eventually perishes when Theramore is destroyed. She has two half human, half elf sons, twins with him. What's her face? How can I forget that? She's a major character in
Not that major, obviously.
Push the attack. Show them no mercy.
Our brethren need assistance.
Illyria, right. Illyria, Windrunner, was eventually got together with Turalian, which is one of the leaders of the Sons of Lothar, the one who stormed to the other side of the portal, and they had a kid called Arathor, which was a half human, half elf. And also Sylvanas, actually, when she was alive, she had sort of a lover kind of relationship with a human. While they were defending the land of what's it called? They were defending against the Scourge, essentially. So they teamed up with some humans, and one of them was Nathanos. It's called. But he died, and then she died, and then eventually, when she became, the Banshee Queen, she resurrected him, and eventually gave him a new body, and made him her like essentially closest advisor. I don't know. I think that's kind of and he had a major role to play in Battle for Azeroth. and then a small role in the beginning of Shadowlands where he got killed a second time. He was a a very cool character. Didn't have much like lore to him, but interesting. It had a whole short story about how he was put into a new body, essentially like a non-decomposed body.
No, 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 priest, no, priest, no, priest.
I'm a priest. It's the priest.
I want some way of healing here, you know. All right. Well, we're churning through these villages. What we have, we only have killed facades villages left then, supposedly.
I've no time for
And also,
Yeah, unless we want to get
The pain is unbearable.
Oh no!
What is happening to me?
Danger draws near. Power is fading. Time is running out.
King Arthas, do you need assistance?
No, the pain is past. But my powers are diminished. Something is terribly wrong here.
Shall we recall our forces?
No, I will finish the hunt. We'll solve this mystery once our business is done.
Show me a target.
Okay, so what level is he now?
It should be 9, right? Yeah. Down one level.
Yeah. Haha, cool.
Yeah, I think that is actually kind of cool. It is not something the gamers, I bet, would have expected, right? Like, wait,
No.
what? I lost a level? What the shit? I'm not allowed to lose levels. That's not how it's supposed to go.
The opposite of how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, the literal opposite of what I want from a game. And it does a fairly good job at putting a clock on us, in a way. Essentially. Where we are, oh shit, we're getting weaker and weaker, we need to actually get things done.
Yeah,
which is
it
not
puts a
necessarily,
timer, it puts the urgency.
It's not necessarily what actually happens, but the perception is there.
Yeah.
That sounds logical. Yes, right away.
No one orders me to
Show me a target.
I think I'm kind of curious about attacking this place. We can attack it from two sides now, and it would stop reinforcements. Kind of want to check that.
True. But are you gonna send all of them your forces? Because they might need someone if some
No,
villagers.
but I'm gonna send both Sylvanas and Arthas. I was thinking.
I'm listening.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah, that's good.
I've no time for games.
Which means that you are going back to watch the door.
I'm here.
Fucking cigarettes.
Give the order.
Okay, fine. One more ghoul to the bin. Really? You can't get out?
What ails you?
Oh my fucking god. The pathing in this fucking game, man. I swear to God. Alright.
Show me a target.
That's pretty cool. I like that. Stealing units like this. That's a fun gimmick. Alright.
Yes, in levels, yeah.
Tread lightly.
That's number 1. Numero uno.
At last.
Can I get some? No, I cannot. Okay. Well.
What is it now?
Well.
A part of me think it would have been cool now if, like, now is the point where we see Arthas becoming wider and wider as he loses power.
Yeah.
That would be
fair.
interesting.
Or just more decrepit, more skeletal, or something. Some sort of graphical connotation to it.
That would be interesting.
How thick is this place? It's got
We
3
can
altars.
send in-
Oh, it's got all three heroes, I bet.
Oh yeah.
This is more like
Can I lure just one out?
We could wait. Send in one.
Yeah.
Send in
I'm
one
thinking
as
about
scout and see.
Oh.
I shall be your
These
eyes.
boys. Oh, that's so much
All
units.
shall be revealed.
That is a lot. Yes, that is three. 3 of them. Yes.
Magroth, yeah,
Magroth,
Magroth, Dagran, and
Dagran.
Halak. I like this guy. He's got chops and eye patch and sword.
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 Oh, get back up with swords.
A lot of units, but I should be able to pull something, right? At a time.
I mean, if you're gonna put Sylvanas in there as well, I guess.
Yeah, should maneuver her up
The
there.
moment is upon us.
The moon is upon us.
It's time to even the scales.
And that village is on Kel'Thuzad's side.
I've been thinking.
You've been thinking?
I mean, that's what Kel'Thuzad does.
Oh, he likes to argue as much at least.
Yeah.
Slaughter the humans before they escape.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
That sounds logical. Taste this. A fateful choice.
Okay.
Alright,
Is there something
we have
else?
Sylvanas on one side,
Of course.
No one
Fuckomagi
goes
on the other.
around.
Let's start with Sylvanas, I think. Actually, no, not Ghost. Where is she? There she is.
Give the order.
This is a dumb choice because she's the lowest level. But I can also do this.
Of course.
Our brethren need assistance.
No, they don't. They're
I'm
fine.
listening.
It's all according to Keikaku.
It's time to
Fine.
even the scales.
This is gonna suck for ya.
Push the attack.
Boom.
I've no time for games.
No?
The moment
Really?
is upon
You don't
us.
wanna? You don't wanna fucking go? You wanna
It's time
tussle?
to even the
Come on.
scales.
Come on in.
Hey,
Come on, B.
you
There we go.
bastards.
Well, we didn't get any of the heroes, but you know.
Well, one. Dagger's here.
Yeah, but like got him with one of the bombs.
Oh yeah, but we cleared real well. So let's get Dagran, which means that we can do the same kind of thing here. We also
No
have.
brethren need assistance.
They're gonna be fine. Have a little face.
What is it now?
Just grab a little move, and then pull.
Show me a
You
target.
guys are absolutely fine.
Beep-a-da-boppity-boom.
Tread lightly. Finally.
Nice. That worked.
Yeah, I think we're actually
Learn
gonna be able
one
to pull
another
this
here.
off. Yeah, this is gonna work great. This is gonna go fantastic.
I think the I think Sylvanas' side is there. They're all done. So
Yeah,
Show
maybe
me
we
a
should.
target.
Our forces are under attack.
Show them no mercy.
Speak, fool. Summon more This is more like it.
Give the order.
Tread lightly.
Yep, we got this.
yep.
Clearing the pass. Stop them.
Oh my god, Kel'Thuzad, for fucking sake. For
You
fucking out
just do
loud.
you, and we'll do us. Okay.
I'm working here.
I'm walking
I'm
here.
walking here. Have you heard the story behind that comment? That that line?
That was improvised.
Yes. Okay, you have.
Yeah.
It's a very good story, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just trucking through here.
Yeah. You got it.
My cries chill the living.
This works great, man. Okay, so no more reinforcements when we're killing cities. Oh shit! Really? Was that a main quest even? Oh, I thought we were doing bonus stuff. Okay,
I'm listening.
must say I'm a little disappointed. Wait a minute. We should be able to go up and meet Kel'Thuzad like this, right?
I've no time for games.
I guess.
Lightly.
Show me a target.
Okay. Yeah. Can we go through some?
Yeah, I mean they have
Is yours.
an angle on each approach.
I'll
This is
Right.
Kel'Thuzad's lane.
I go unseen.
Should be at least.
Let's see.
What time is it? We're finishing this mission. I think
All
it's
shall
fairly
be
soon. We can
revealed.
take. Ooh. Blubber.
Oh.
Into it.
Blubbies.
I go
See? We can just
unseen.
leave Kel'Thuzad and go through here on our own
Let's
seas.
see.
Fantastic.
I'm here.
So it's more fun with
It's time to even the scales.
with this girl, right? Sylvanas? Isn't she more fun?
Speak, fool.
Yeah. We also need to get her up in levels, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose.
Show me
Yeah,
a
let's go.
target.
So go ahead and try to hit me if you're able. I got another ad break coming in, but I'm just gonna let it truck. All right, let's go, boys.
Of course.
Yeah, we can take both. I mean, I think this village is gonna be the most fortified, so let's take both actually.
Done.
Speak, fool.
I'm here.
You're where? You're there.
Tread lightly.
You're everywhere.
Frostborn hungers.
I'm listening.
Oh, I want that siege guy. No, no, you guys are going here.
Around.
Give the order. I've no time for games.
Grab him.
Show me a target.
Ghostly ladies. All the ghostly ladies. No, don't kill him. There we go. Got him.
Not survive.
There we go. Nice
I'm here.
job.
Give the order. Of course.
That's good stuff. Now we can actually siege proper.
I'm listening.
All proper like and shit. What have you even
And
done?
yeah,
What is it now?
I'm here.
yeah, it's a big village up there.
Yeah, it's the last. They're like 3, and the last one is a little thicker, I think. Generally speaking. Generally
Talents
speaking.
are yours.
Mm-hmm. Generally.
Stop them before they reach the pass.
Show me a target.
And that dude's got a heal. We should pick one of those guys up.
I'm listening.
Alrighty then.
Oh, that is weird.
Let's get trucking. Let's
Time to even the scales.
Let's go fuck some boys. Can you reach there?
The moment
Don't do that. Don't.
May my aim be
Hey, you don't want to, you know, see how we fuck this panda?
Yeah, well, yeah, but don't. Yeah. How you gonna fuck them up? Yes, exactly. That's what we
How you say in America? You say how we fuck this guy? Yes, da.
Where's that from?
No, I just made that shit up, dude. It's just.
Okay. It sounds like it could have been from somewhere. Like Warcraft or something.
I mean, it's the bog standard, right? Eastern European who loves America, but kind of doesn't really know how America works. How you say? We get Miami Vice on television. Stop, Hammer time.
You could say that it was hammer time. Bow, bow, bow.
One could be convinced to say it's hammer time. Boom, boom. Imagine these poor little fucks who are
I've no
possessed.
time for games.
Kick down, Sparky.
Give the order.
There we go.
What is it
That's
now?
one.
Right,
A little
two
roughed
more.
up.
Last.
I'm sure it's fine. That's supposedly the difficult one. Oh yeah, you're coming. Some fugees.
more like
Just
it.
peaky fugees.
Mm-hmm.
Just one?
Frostborn
Oh, you poor
hungers.
bastard. Why did you do that?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Shouldn't have done that.
Someone make a note about this man's bravery.
No one orders me around.
I mean, that line, someone make a note about this man's bravery. I mean, that's from my reference point from that one is from the fourth Pirates of the Caribbean movie, which I unironically like.
All of them, or specifically?
No, specifically the fourth one, because I know again, like the trilogy, and then the fourth one, especially the fifth one, people don't
The
people
fourth
like it.
one is the Spaniards, right?
Yeah. I kind of like that one. I know that it is compared to the first one, obviously, or even the second one. The third one is cool in segments, not all the way through.
Yeah.
Fourth one, I like the acting, I like some of the ideas. I also like that it's based apparently on a book as well.
Is it? Really? Huh.
It's based on the Fountain of Youth book or something. I've heard.
Okay. That's something.
This is more like it.
Rats?
Last.
You
No, it's
don't
kobolds.
You don't need fucking assistance. Yeah, what did I say?
You said rats.
Yeah?
That's the kobolds.
Yeah?
Don't let candle go out. No, you no sneak candle.
I'm beginning to suspect that we have a rat infiltrator here among us.
At last.
The Rat King.
Rat King.
Oh.
Shit.
Who's that?
Andromath.
Andromath.
Frostborn hungers.
Andromath? More like Andro
Dead.
not.
We should probably pick that up with Kills Assad, I think.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Why is nothing? Oh, right, we just have big boys. We just have the thickies.
The big ones.
Yeah, the big thick. I don't like that
The
at
big-
all. The big thick. I don't like that at all.
No, me neither.
Fucking terrible. Oh, I don't like. That's great.
Sounds like it's like a period in time. It's like and this was the event of the big thick.
The big thick.
and it thus came to pass the big thick.
The big thick.
This is more like it.
Okay.
This is what we gotta call the First World War in like 100 years when slang has taken over. And that was the first big thick.
War is big thick. I don't like this shadow universe that we're creating here. Don't like it at all.
No.
It sounds
I
cursed.
either, but
What is it now?
Profoundly cursed.
Give the order.
Give order? Sure, let's go, girl. You're the most interesting army and the least beefy.
It's time to even the scales.
What's your level, bud? 7?
It's time to even the scales.
No.
we don't need it. Like just I think we just take the last one.
Yeah?
The moment is upon us.
Ah, shit. Why are you ahead?
I'm listening.
What is it now?
Is there something amiss?
You're gonna pick up that thing, though. Dude, just go there. Deal with it.
It's time to even the scales.
No!
Of course.
Alright, here we go. Here's the last one.
Done.
Heal RP. Oh, that's so far away. Oh, really?
I've
Where
no
and
time
how?
for
Where and
games.
how and why? Oh, the skellings.
Of course.
The leftover skeletons.
I've been
I'm
thinking.
here.
You guys just fucking deal. You're gonna be able to deal with this, yeah? Sure? Sure, for sure. Yeah,
Sure.
look at that. Look at that dealing. Look at the amount of dealing that's going on here. What is this then?
That's a lot of dealing. A lot of dealing.
Protection?
Yes, right away.
Yes, right away. Don't mind if I do, sir.
Yes, right away.
Yes, right away. I never realized that Kel'Thuzad is a little bit, just a smidge
Me around.
of Sean Connery and him.
Faithless coward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very well, sir. I'll do that. Yes.
Frostborn hungers.
There's a whole ass part of the map here that we didn't mess with.
This is more
I'm concerned.
like it.
Does that mean there are goodies in there? Probably not.
I'm here.
I mean,
Speak, fool.
we're getting up now on 9, so
Yeah, we're just going in here for the big thick.
Frostborn
Yep.
hungers.
the big thick.
I fucking hate that. I love that.
Maybe that should be another emote.
The big thick, dude. Yes,
Big thick.
actually, the big thick. Fuck. I need to say that. That is big thick note. Shit. I'm just running around with fucking notes. It's not even post-its. It's just pieces of paper. Oh right. There's a note for this shit. The Jiggle Arbiter as a role for Vesper as the moderator. It was when we were playing. Did you watch that? The Old Man's Journey.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was a good game. Holy shit.
I think you got a lot more out of it than I did.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I was just looking for like nice music. I didn't think too much deep into it, I think, when I was playing it. I just wanted to like chill playing, like kill a few hours of just chill, non like time restraint or like non pressure sort of playing.
Yeah, and you didn't
Is
weep at
exactly what I
all.
got. I mean,
It's time
I
to even the scales.
not that I not too much.
Okay.
But
We
now,
made human skeletons out of those horses. I just want to say that.
The alliance is finished.
Ah.
Once we round up the last stragglers,
Ah.
we should be. Not again.
Oh, another level. Fuck.
It is I, the Lich King.
Oh my god.
Danger draws near the frozen throne. You must return to Northrend immediately. Obey.
That is not a very foreboding sound.
You are not well.
no.
Take me back to the capital. I have a long journey ahead of me.
Okay, so we have not heard Ner'zhul or the Lich King speak before. And I gotta say, again, it takes away from the mystery of the Lich King as this some sort of kind of elemental force, as it were. When it's just, you need to come back home, son, because I'm endangered. There's danger. You need to come back home. I command. You heed my command, boy. It just, I don't know, it takes gravitas away from it, I feel. It undermines the Lich King, I feel.
I mean, I think that it's interesting that the Lich King can control like a big force, can make people like has to convince people through other means than physically to convince people to get him on the side. For example, sending out the sword, Frostmourne to get in touch with people, but he has the weakness of being vulnerable at his place because they could just destroy the armor that he is cannot do it in.
That's not really my point, though. My argument is that it undermines his mystery. It undermines him as a threat when he just, Arthur's come home. When he says that, you could put that across in other ways. You could have Arthas, I'm being pulled north, there's great danger. You could have Arthas say those lines. When Kel'Thuzad is essentially, dude, are you okay? Or Sylvanas just, sort of sharpening her arrows. You just, you look a little tuckered out there, boss. Shame if something happened to you. And have Arthas just, something's pulling me north. I need to go back to Northrend. I need to go back to Northrend. And having that as only spoken through Arthas's words instead of actually putting a voice onto the Lich King.
True. At the same time, we do get a concrete goal, or we get a concrete sort of something that we are looking for.
No, but you could have gotten that out of Arthas's voice too, right? Arthas has said, I need to go north. He's the agency here, right? He's the king.
Yeah, but we still know that he's like paying tribute to Ner'zhul. And I mean, the concept, I would argue, concept of a armor communicating within a frozen ice block on top of a big sort of throne is a very cool concept.
Yeah, but
which then also shows that, well, we have Ner'zhul within the armor, we have Arthas, and then eventually they're going to combine.
Yes,
so we get
sure.
both of these.
I get that, but this delivery, it's not the concept, it's the delivery of the concepts. It's how you show those concepts. We know there is such a thing as a Lich King. We know about Ner'zhul. We've been told there is an agency. We know this because other people have reacted to it. And it's been sort of building up this idea of the Lich King as some sort of threat that even killed Jaden. Goes, we cannot let this fucker stick around. And it undermines, not the idea, but imagine this. We had never heard the Lich King's sound. We never seen any indication of what the Lich King is. And suddenly Arthas say, holy shit, I'm being it's the Lich King. He wants me back. I need to go back north. I need to go back to Northrend. And the other ones are like, wait, you're telling me the Lich King is talking to you? He's like, I don't know. I need to go north. I need to go. I don't know how to. Look, I'm your king. We're going north. And they're like, okay. And kind of sort of looking at Arthas here as a unreliable narrator in a way. And in his undead madness, even his fellow undead are like, dude, it's like the someone in the cult suddenly starts speaking, well, acting like they're speaking through the cult's god, and the other cultists are just going, we don't do that. Do we do that? I didn't think we did that. And then when you finally get there and you build up this notion of the Lich King, this big bad, this monstrous entity frozen in the north somewhere, and you finally get there and it's just a pile of armor on a chair, on an ice throne and all that, sure, but it's just a pile of armor. And you could have that as a big reveal, but wait, that's the Lich King? That's what everyone's so afraid of? And you have almost just on the brink of having a switcheroo on it. Like, it feels like an anticlimax, while Sylvanas and Kel'Thuzad, especially Kel'Thuzad, is like, fuck, I've been serving this. I could do better than this. I'm a fucking lich. And Arthas just walking up there, putting on the helmet, and then he is the Lich King. That would have been such a massive reveal for the MMO moving forward, instead of this, oh, Arthas, you need to come get me, I'm in danger. It's just, it's a matter, I think, of failing the promise of the material that they're working with.
I mean, yeah, they could have had more, show, don't tell, and sort of having the lingering mystery of it.
Wouldn't that have been cooler?
I also think that maybe people would have been. Now we know that it is an armor.
But isn't
now
that a
we
better reveal later, though? Isn't that?
But what if people? I'm thinking, what if people were to be disappointed with that if they find out in the end? Well, instead we're learning it now, and now we know. Now we know what we're looking for. Now we know why the Lich King is vulnerable.
No, we don't know that. It could be. I mean, we have no idea why he's vulnerable just because it's a set of armor. Number one. Number two, the end is not, oh, it's just a set of armor. The end is Arthas puts on the armor and then is empowered to be the Lich King. That is the end. The end is not, oh, it's just a piece of armor. It's, oh shit, he put on the piece of armor. That's the end. And that is so much more impactful, I feel, if it's combined with the reveal that, oh shit, it's just a piece of armor, going from in 1 second, and then 5 seconds later going, oh shit, he's putting on a piece of armor. It's just, it hits better. It's got better pacing. It is more impactful at the end of it, and it would have instilled greater concern and or mystery and interest as we move forward if you didn't have that smash cut. I think it's just poor storytelling. The material is good. The material is interesting. An entity locked in the armor, that is cool. That is neat. And calling on Arthas, yeah, that is cool. That is neat as well. But they're not really using that material for its full weight. They're not really wielding that to its greater impact.
But can we then call it, as you say, like bad storytelling? I think it's just the potential might not have been there as like to the max, but that doesn't mean that it is bad storytelling. It's just that the impact in the end is not as powerful. That doesn't mean that the journey there necessarily has to be bad.
No, you're correct. Just because you don't use the material that you put in place to its fullest impact does not mean that it's bad storytelling. This example of it, I argue, is bad storytelling. Because it wastes the mystery you built up. It doesn't use the I'm being called to its greatest effect for character development and character interaction. It voids the potential conflict that Arthas could have on this trip with Kel'Thuzad and Sylvanas. So it undermines or invalidates cool drama. It undermines the impact of the ending, because if we know from the get-go that it's an armor, that is sort of foreshadowing for a longer time that someone will put on the armor. That is essentially a Chekhov's gun, right? It's a Chekhov's helmet. At the end of the play, someone will have to put on the helmet. So considering that it gives us this entire campaign then, like 6 missions or whatever, to get comfortable in that reveal, it doesn't come as an actual reveal. You're undermining the impact of that, and you're doing that by wasting opportunity to the point where all the cool stuff is essentially drained from its capacity.
But as you say though, say they're calling it a Chekhov's gun by showing that like what they're doing right now is showing that this is an armor. It's armor, case and ice. It probably then will be put on at some point. So we know that it's like having the bomb under the table or a gun put on on the background in a play. If it's there, it's a Chekhov's gun. It's gonna be used. So that necessarily doesn't lessen the impact. It builds up to that event when that actually happens.
In another scenario, I would agree with you and absolutely see your point that there's a reason why we have Chekhov's gun. The tension of that, the anticipation of using that gun, the anticipation of what could the circumstances become to have to use Chekhov's gun, or put on Chekhov's helmet in this case. And that, in certain circumstances, could be valuable. In this, I feel like there's more that they lost by portraying that this early on than they gain by that anticipation. They're essentially telling us how this is going to end. And that is not good anticipation. That is not essentially Chekhov's gun. They're not using it to solve a crisis. They're not even using Chekhov's hat here as Chekhov's hat is supposed to be used. Chekhov's hat is supposed to be put on to solve the crisis, not solve the crisis and then put on Chekhov's hat. And then become a new crisis, obviously, but still, I mean, we're judging this media on its own legs. And I do consider this bad storytelling for the amount of wasted opportunity that this little segment caused. I do. I think that is lazy and wasteful, and thus to the point of actually being bad storytelling. It's mismanagement of cool things to that point.
I still like the analogy of Chekhov's gun, and also the fact that it does, in a way, like within the story, it does solve a crisis. And it's sort of building up to that, and showing that its armor sort of builds up to that, which we'll eventually find out. Okay. But I was gonna say something against I lost that thread. Oh yeah, I'm wondering, because I cannot seem to remember. I'm wondering if we have heard that the Lich King is an armor before.
No, we haven't.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because I'm wondering if like when Kil'jaeden talked to Illidan when he was supposed to destroy him.
Encased in ice is all we had, I think.
He's what?
He's encased in ice, encased in the north, but we don't hear anything about an armor or a helmet. It could be a frozen dude.
Right.
Which is the implication. We talked about that previously as well. That is the implication of, he's up in the north, he has been locked away, and now he's breaking free. And the implication then is not so much that, it's a piece of armor that's frozen. The implication is it's a dude that's frozen. It's an entity that's frozen in. And when that entity is just armor, that is a cool reveal. That is a cool thing. But again, it would have been cooler to have that reaction to be to play that reaction out with the characters at sight, on site when it happened, to have that interaction, to have that conflict, to have the frustration of Kale Facade and the wonderment of Sylvanas play off, and then them sort of bickering in the background while Arthas just beelines and puts on the thing, and then he's someone else. It would have been so cool. And imagine that with Blizzard FMV or Blizzard animation chops. They could really pull off this great dramatic moment that, oh shit, he's come home, or Arthas is gone, or whatever. And instead we just get, now we know it's an armor, and then we know that he's gonna pick it up, and there's just no reveal left in it. And you did that in such a haphazard way as to just show a glimpse of it without anyone commenting on it.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I can agree with that. That the sort of like, oh, we're gonna show that it is an armor in these two little flashbacks during this little mission, and we're not going to discuss it either. I agree with that. I agree with that. That's not the best presentation of it. But I still kind of like the Chekhov's gun sort of implication of it. But agree to disagree.
Yeah. And besides, But then again, a Chekhov's gun shouldn't be that obvious either. A Chekhov's gun should be something that you see in the background, and then later you're like, oh right, he has the shotgun at the back of this truck. Right, he has that. Fuck, yes, he can solve this. That is the effect you really want with a Chekhov's gun. You don't want it to be so obvious as it unfortunately is, considering how well known a trope it is, that, oh, there's a gun in the back of that van. Yeah, they're gonna use that later. You don't want that effect. You don't want people to see through that. Now, generally that is kind of fine still, but in this scenario, it is the whole thing. It is not just, oh, in the back. It's not, oh, his horse has a helmet dangling on the side of the saddle that he just found somewhere, and it's just prop until it isn't. This is, look at the gun! Look at it! It's got anti-danger ammo in it! It's sitting on a big Acme box of demon murdering weapon. Look at it! I wonder if we're ever gonna fire that! That is probably the worst use of Chekhov's gun as a mechanic. So it is a Chekhov's gun, but it's a poorly implemented Chekhov's gun too.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I can agree with that. At the same time, I will keep on arguing. No, but I think it's one of the factors, like, it's in the background and you're not supposed to notice it until it sort of happens, but it's lingering. But sometimes I would also say that it's like it's sort of revealing something earlier, like very early in the beginning. And it's sort of like, oh, people are like, oh, when is it going to be used? When is it going to be used? And that action sort of builds up. Oh, it's going to happen, and then it builds up, and eventually it does happen. And then the payoff of that is just, yeah, they used it. Oh my god, this is so cool. That also kind of works, I would say, in with terms of like of like a creature being revealed, or like or again, a weapon being sort of shown by another character, but then given to another character and being used, or just a piece of some power, or something like that. I don't know.
I don't think this is a good case study of it. I see your point that can have value. We're gonna have to see how this campaign moves forward. But from what I'm seeing here, that value is not here. Right. It's too blatant, too lazy. I'm still seeing the ghost of what could have been, which may absolutely taints my perspective of it. But then again, I still think that would be a greater reveal. But there's the fun analogy of, imagine if Lord of the Rings, you didn't know that it was the ring that was the great weapon. And how... that is essentially what I'm arguing here, right? In that case, I want the reveal to be that, oh, it was the ring all along, or it was the armor. And how would that play out? Because it shifts the foci of the story. It's not how are we going to solve this, is do we dare solve it with this thing? I don't remember there ever being that sort of consideration in this campaign. So maybe that analogy with Lord of the Rings doesn't work, but it is an interesting thought experiment to consider, okay, how would Lord of the Rings progress if you didn't know that the ring was the big thing?
Yeah, that is an interesting thought process. And
Yeah, I don't
and it's
know. I don't know.
difficult to imagine
Yeah,
in a way.
right.
But
But
it's like,
you need to be able to do that. Okay, so why would they go to Mordor? I don't know, assassinate Sauron or something? Just kill him. Just straight down beat his ass, and they just go there with a little strike team that we need to try to lop off the head of the snake. And they just get there, and Sauron's like, "Oh, that's mine, thanks."
yeah. At the same time, though, while by doing that, by having the ring being like we know from the beginning, it puts a weight on it.
Yeah.
It puts a sort of danger to the journey,
Mm.
and it's sort of because it can sort of corrupt other people around it, and then they have to go on their own. And which means that if they put it on, if they use it in any sort of way, then the enemy can find them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
I'm not saying that this alternative would be a better Lord of the Rings. I'm just
no, I'm
playing
just pointing out
around.
what the original story does as well. Like,
Yeah, it's sort of an analogy. It's a poor analogy of this scenario that we have been talking about. But I just I had that as an idea that, well, this is essentially like saying that the ring, well, not showing that the ring is the big thing, but it's not quite the same either. Again, we're dealing with other elements and other pieces of tension here. But I feel like for the entirety of Warcraft 3, we've had the tension of what exactly is the Lich King? Who is it? He's frozen in the ice? Who is this creature that everyone fears and everyone is concerned with? Even the demons are concerned with him. They can't let him live. Who is this big thing? And that mystery has been building up now for so many hours of gameplay, and the mystery is just wasted on, come help me. I'm just a little piece of clothing. I'm just a bracelet. Come and help me, please. I'm just sitting here. I think that's the big letdown for me. And that letdown could have been productively used if used as a sort of an anticlimax ahead of the big climax, just like a minute before. You're like, it's just a piece of armor, and then he puts on the armor and, it would have been such a sucker punch almost. It would have turned that ending or that foreshadowing and that mystery into a fantastic sucker punch. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, to be argued, there is. I mean, you could argue all day long about what's right and what's not and what's wrong, correct, the correct way of doing things. What is. It's just. I get frustrated when I see wasted potential in storytelling. As I have been occasionally on Warcraft previously, everyone, I mean, it's not a lot. Like Maeve, I was a little bit frustrated with as well because I saw a lot of potential there, which they just didn't use. And again, it's easy to explain away with, well, this is story writing by committee, this is big corpo pushing out stories which stories that ultimately really serves, quote unquote, only to set up conflict for a future product. They're not necessarily meant to have character arc to them, the same way that the original campaign was meant to do, most of the campaigns at least. So it's not really surprising. It is a shame, I think, especially when they have such cool material there. And where it's a few meager choices that could have been so easily managed otherwise without really adding anything to the process or to the cost of it. I don't know. Anywho's, we should end it tonight because I am absolutely knackered and I will be live again tomorrow. So, chat, thank you so much everyone for watching tonight. I'm just going to shortcut the stream, or the ending, the finale. Buy books. I got books out. The Patchwork Sovereignty, fucking check it out. It's a noir thriller in a post-apocalyptic Nordic folklore setting. It's really cool. Or The Last Box, a cyberpunk thriller about the spontaneous eruption of sapiens. Check them out. There are links available down below. Also, join this community. It's on the 4th link down below. It's Discord. And yeah, that's it. That's the digest.
Fair.
Oh, Finnick, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you so much for beating my ass into gear and doing the stream, too. And reminding me yesterday.
Thank you. No, it was a pleasure. Glad to soon be, so we can. So in a way, I'm sort of glad that we're getting through this. We can start something else.
Yeah, it's been a long one, and I think this campaign might be the shortest one. And then we got the Durotar thing as well, which I think is just going to be chill and a little bit of probably more of a conversation about the setup of World of Warcraft, more so than the other ones, because it essentially is that. It's a sort of a Warcraft 3 engine taste, I feel, or I felt when I played it originally. And after that, we're going to move on with something. I thought we said something about a palette cleanse, a quick palette cleanse, before we get into Enslaved Journey to the West. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember what, though.
You need to have to look it up.
It's probably
I also put up a new suggestion on your suggestion bar, by the way.
Yeah? Do you want to add to the short list?
Yeah. Or to the list now.
What is it?
Poppy Playtime.
No, I hear it's good, but it's just the jump scary horror games.
Well, not all of it.
Why? Well, okay, sell it to me. Sell it. Why should we do it here on the channel?
I think that it has some really interesting story beats. Play with characters and aesthetics and atmosphere creating and telling the story, sort of telling the story through showing rather than sometimes telling.
Okay.
Which I think you would appreciate.
Okay.
That's why I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. You can. It is divided in several chapters. So, for example, you can't just play like the first chapter of it and then decide to see where you want to go with it. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, dude, put it up there. Put it up on the suggestions, and I'll add it. I did. Oh, you've done that. Okay, great. I also have Little Nightmares on there.
Oh yeah, right.
So, Finnick, do you want to plug anything?
I do. I want to plug. I want to plug what I talked about earlier. I'm gonna put it there. I want to plug. Since we're talking about WoW, I want to plug Platinum WoW. Again, he put up a video about why did the races in World of Warcraft, why did they join the Horde, for example. And I think it's a good sort of overview of, well, one, Warcraft 3, and why we have the Horde in the first place in vanilla World of Warcraft, and then how the Horde is building on those same ideas, but it's also explaining and try to sort of being very critical on World of Warcraft's use of races and of new playable characters, which is nice.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, chat, thank you so much for showing up. I'm gonna do a quick telling to you about what's coming up next. But before we do that, YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I will see, well, you'll see me whenever you click on whatever hovering around my head. So you don't have to wait at all, really, for next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you at just a clicks away. Good night, YouTube.
Good night.